One time for the city. Yeah, same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cause. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. You and yours, gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they have it, could do you proud.
Yeah. Feels like it's been forever since I seen y'all. Feels like it's been forever since we've been here on these ones and twos doing this thing right here. Feels like it's been so long, but now we back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1. Eastern Conference Finals. The energy is through the roof. Knicks fans believing in the greater good. There's so much at stake here. Revenge. Getting this damn victory, starting this series off on the right foot in the Garden. I'm excited, and don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm in uniform, okay? I am in uniform. You know, we ain't playing around today. You know, it doesn't matter what fits. I'm in uniform. I'm here and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to KnicksFanTV, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. It is your host of the play-by-play, CK2K. Right on time as the broadcast is getting ready to set off. Your boy will be running double duty tonight, so you're going to be getting used to this ugly mug here for the entirety of today. I'll be on Postgame as well, but before that, let's get ourselves ready for this Game 1 versus our not so close friends in the Indiana Pacers. So much storyline behind this game. Pacers took us out last year in the playoffs. Pacers, we have the story about the Pacers and the Celtics, Pacers in the 90s, the back and forth. We can also go back to 2012, where the Pacers took us out then to avoid the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, the Pacers are in our way to get to the NBA Finals. Time for us to strike back. I have said it with my chest. Give me the New York Knicks in 5. And I wholeheartedly mean that, man. End this and let's move on. But this series is going to be a fun one, going to be a gritty one. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like this stream. Shout out to KnicksFanTV as well. I'm going to pull up the Twitch chat as well. We see the Knicks getting onto the court, getting ready for the opening tip. A lot of keys to pay attention to here, ladies and gentlemen. We need our New York Knicks to start off aggressive, ready to go off rip. None of this playing around stuff. Starting 5 is the same for us New York Knicks. We got Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. But who are your guys' keys in this game, man? Let me pull up the chat. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to X. Shout out to Facebook. And shout out to KnicksFanTV. We live, man. We here. We saw the Oklahoma City Thunder handle business at home yesterday, and we're looking to hopefully see the New York Knicks follow suit and do the same exact thing. But here we go. Tip has been won by Indiana. Nembhard with the ball early, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this series started. The Garden crowd rocking. Nembhard left wide open with the craziest moving screen from Turner, and Nembhard strikes first, getting the first bucket of the series. Bridges inbounding to Hart. You got to love the strong defense by Nembhard here early, but you got to like the New York Knicks matchups a little bit more in this one. You're going to see what it's going to look like. Bridges with the great fake. He gets the layup, and away we go. Bridges, the first bucket, which is a good sign for me, as you can see that I'm going all in on Mikal Bridges today. Picked him on the PRA here. I'm going to say my what's ups in just a second. Shout out to Black Lorak with the super chat. I'm going to do some catch-up here next dead ball. And both teams right now 100% from the field. 2 for 2 for Indiana. 5-2 is the score. And the Knicks hit their first shot. 2-5 is the score. Let me refresh the scoreboard. The scoreboard a little slow here today. Josh Hart with the ball up top, picked up by Andrew Nembhard. Finding Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking for Brunson. Brunson with it. He's going for the drive. Brunson goes right at Nesmith. Nesmith goes down, and Brunson gets one to fall. And it keeps going. Knicks and Pacers still not missing the shot. Both teams 100% thus far. 1 point lead for Indiana hitting the first 3 ball of the series. Neesmith losing the handle, goes right after OG. OG with the hand in the face, and the ball is going down. 7-4 now. Neesmith with the bucket. 10-15 remains in this first quarter, and both teams striking fast and early. OG Anunoby with the pass to Hart. Hart looking to get to somewhere. He finds Towns. Towns thinks he has space, and Towns does have space, and neither team has missed a shot yet. 7's on the board. 3 for 3 for both teams. Andrew Nembhard using the screen. We know the story is centered around Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton. Neither have needed to score thus far. Halliburton with the rock right now, picked up by Bridges. Bridges looking to keep him scoreless like he did in their first outing this year, but that's not going to work as Halliburton drives and gets a layup. Great shooting for both teams to start this one off. 9-7. High-scoring game early. Brunson step back. He wants to strike back. First miss. Rebounded by Towns. Towns now backing down Miles Turner. Scoop past the Bridges. Bridges makes space. Can't make the fader. And rebounded by Indiana. First 2 misses go to the New York Knicks. Pacers still have not missed yet. Halliburton bounced past to Turner. Turner wide open. Not entirely sure whose fault that was, but Miles Turner left with all the space in the world. And the Pacers locked in. 5 for 5 from the field. Lead pass to OG. OG extra pass to Hart. Hart can't hold on to the ball. Hart somehow turns it into a layup. And just like he wrote it. Just like he wrote it. Pascal Siakam, 3 ball coming from Neesmith. Yo, the Pacers have not missed. They are absolutely on fire to start this one off. Scorching hot is Indiana. Towns with the easy drive. Can't get the finish over Turner. Lead pass to Siakam. Siakam with the step. And the Pacers playing with pace and scoring at will. What a hot start for the Indiana Pacers in New York. Knicks crowd needs to wake up a little bit here. Give this team some energy. Towns posted up by Miles Turner. Towns had a phenomenal season against the Indiana Pacers, so you look to see Towns go after the Pacers early and aggressive. That being said, Towns gets the shot over Turner. Brings the game back to 5. Nembhard with the drive. Nembhard, he's trying to get an open spot. And once again, Turner finds himself wide open in the mid-range, and we just leaving them open to get whatever they want. I talked about I liked our matchups, but right now they are mismatching us like crazy, getting open shots. 8 for 8. Jalen Brunson on the drive. Brunson with the floater. Brunson short, rebounded by Turner. Halliburton looking to push the pace. Nobody's out there with him. Halliburton now picked up by Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges looking for the screen. Martin Bridges not sure what to do with it. Bridges now gets the switch. Neesmith loses it, and they call a foul late again. The egregious refereeing against Karl Anthony Towns continues. This time, I want to see if Towns led with his body, but they're showing the replay from 2 plays ago. Not sure how I feel about that call. Now, I've been really critical of Towns. No, for once, Towns, I ain't even mad without Towns guarded there. That time, I'm on Cat's side. Turnover there. Knicks get the ball right back. Hart he had the whole possession in front of him. Towns with all the space in the world. He gets the 3 ball, and that's what you call instant karma. And he looks right at the referee, flexing the 3. And the New York Knicks striking back 14-18. Timeout called by Indiana. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a fireworks show to start off this damn game. Are you not entertained? 14-18, both teams shooting it well. Shout out to the chats. Now let me show some love real quick. Let's go to TwitchFanTV. We got Rusav. Let's go Knicks. We got B Mills in the building. El Dantastico Magic is here. B Mills said thank you for the jersey, CK, knowing it's 80-something degrees in LA right now. Yeah, it's also 80-something degrees in this office right now. I'm about to turn that AC on. I'm stressing, hopefully for no reason, Magic. It is a big moment for the New York Knicks. There's definitely a reason to be stressing. Frank said we got the worst commentary with Jefferson and Reggie. Where's Jefferson? Richard Jefferson is ESPN. We ain't got to worry about Richard Jefferson, but yeah, we do got Reggie and Stan Van Gundy. That is the issue right there. Shout out to Frank, though. What's good, Frank White? And then Magic adding on saying with Draymond at half. Ugh, yeah, don't worry. We going to be muted. I ain't going to be hearing it. Y'all going to be hearing it more than me. Shout out to the Super Chats in the building. We already had some Super Chats before we even got this thing started. LD with the $2 Super. CPB camping. $2 Super with the Knicks. He said Knicks hoops in late May. I can get used to this. I want to go all the way, man. $2 Super from Pat's Nation. Said Knicks versus the Hicks. Go New York, go New York, go. Black LaRock with the 500 yen. Bonsai. Knicks. Orange and blue heart. Russell Whiskey with the $2 Super said there's a spammer in the chat. Russell Whiskey, you didn't have to donate for that, but appreciate you. Russell, aren't you you ain't a mod if you ain't a mod. I got it. I don't see it right now, so the mods must have handled the situation. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got my mods and members rocking with us. Will Rose, Kevin Marengo, Unknown, Rafael DeLuna, Respect Shaq, Dimitri, Frank White over on both sides, Whitaker Wright. Switch on everything like with Boston, no drop coverage. You can see the Knicks right now started off with the drop coverage, and they switched a little bit later on there. And the Indiana Pacers right now shooting at will. No Limit Rush said, what WTF am I watching? They can't miss. Yeah, man. CK, let's go, Louise. Lou Boogie. CK doing his family show thing. I appreciate you, Lou. We here, bro. We here. John Talento said, I got it. I knew you would, John Talento. Shout out to John Talento. Clap City currently sitting next to 2 Pacers fans at the bar. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I got this. This is just for you, bro. Tragic. Hot as hell in here. Hot as hell. Shout out to Emotes in the building. What up, CK? Knicks dream run. Yeah, man. And it doesn't stop here. Got to keep it going. But if we let them shoot at will, get whatever they want, it's not going to be a good series for us. Got to guard up. Peace and love, Keith. I see you. Squid, what up? The call to foul on Towns, that was soft. Yeah, they called it late as hell too, man. They called it late as hell too. Oh, it's John Talento on it. Shout out to John. I was about to get him. John got it. See, John Talento, King Mod. Every game, CK, 2K hustling. You know what I mean? Thomas Donner, what's good? CK, let's win the chip. Let's go. Let's go all the way. But let's start with this Eastern Conference Finals, and we are back in action. Pacers with the rock. 18-14 is the score. Tyrese Halliburton trying to hand it off. He does. Halliburton doing a great job dishing here in this one. Others are doing everything right now. That's why I picked Halliburton to have a high assist game. And so far, so good. Jalen Brunson trying to find himself a shot. Fakes the handoff, goes all the way. Golly, bullies Aaron Nesmith. And this is going to be a much different series for Brunson. Brunson had to see some defensive-heavy guards with Asar Thompson and Drew Holiday. This series, I don't really see a defender that's going to be on him like that, where he's going to have too much fear or worry on how to get the ball to the rock or get the rock to the hole. Right now, Nesmith has been the main assailant, and Brunson, right on cue, scores right over him. So I expect big Brunson games in this series. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the flick and the floater to go right over Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is going to have probably the hardest assignment of this series, chasing around Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton having a solid run in the postseason. But the matchups right now, I'm still favoring the Knicks because I don't know who can guard Halliburton or OG Anunoby on the other side. Both guys right now have not yet to be used offensively. Right on cue, Mikal Bridges says, CK, I got mine. 2 for 3 from the field. Mikal Bridges, 4 points. But I don't know who's going to be guarding our wings. So that's why I like the little what's it called? Little matchup of differential going our way. Another foul called that time. I think a hand on the shooting arm from Josh Hart. I just realized that I am severely, there we go, out of frame. Jenner G here. I see you. Brew Crew Fishing Unknown. Shout out to my moms, man. Ty 73 in the building. OW commentators talking like Pacers was not going to miss a shot today. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. We got it right here. What up, DJ Flyness? Go Knicks, indeed. Oh, that's what I meant. I was thinking Van Gundy type Jefferson. You're good. Yeah, Richard Jefferson, just, that frustration, I understand. What up, Samuel Ramos? Hope you're good. They've been calling games very light. It feels like just our game, but I mean, we did hear the controversial calls against OKC, so we're going to see if that's going to be how it goes our way as well. Siakam getting the free throws to fall. Knicks still behind now 4. 5:17 remains in this. Yeah, this is already a fast-paced start to the game. You're seeing Benedict Mathurin already overly aggressive right in front of the referee, and no call going our way. Bridges, as I mentioned earlier, I don't know who's going to really guard Bridges like that. We got a drawn foul on Miles Turner. Mitchell Robinson starting off aggressive. We like that. Mitchell Robinson willingly drawing the contact and going to the line. None of that soft hackamage we were seeing the last 2 series. Mitchell Robinson getting himself to the line and now has some free throws. Mitchell Robinson, we just need you to split him. Misses the first one. We just need Mitchie to split him. But more importantly, we love Mitchell Robinson drawing that contact on Miles Turner. Miles Turner really their only key interior defender. And you take him out of the situation and the New York Knicks can thrive. I mean, Obi Toppin checking in, but we know what he does defensively. Shout out to the former Knick. But again, that bench, man, the one I'm worried about the most is TJ McConnell. Outside of that, Mitch Robinson not able to get either of the free throws. Rebounded by Obi Toppin. Needed him to at least get one of the two. Doesn't get either. 4-point lead still. Bridges gets killed on the screen. Bridges gets the hand on the ball. Right back recovers. And, yeah, they're going to be killing Bridges with these screens. And we're going to need a lot more switches there as Miles Turner gets the 3 to fall. Turner having a great start to this game. 11 points, 5 for 5. Key player for the the Indiana Pacers this one. Bridges with the left-handed finish. And Bridges starting us off really well. But the defense right now not looking the greatest from New York. That needs to lock down. Mitchell Robinson steps into the face of Halliburton, forces the air ball. Rebounded by Deuce, who just checked in. Deuce McBride now picked up by Halliburton. He thought about taking the shot. Halliburton is on his heels. Deuce going right at Tyrese. He's thinking about it. He shoots the fader. Oh, that's in and out. Rebound by Mitch. Down goes Mitch. Foul called on Toppin. I'm telling you, man. I know they got the early lead and they're shooting lights out, but I'm trying to tell you, I like our matchups versus Indiana. Indiana's going to have to keep shooting at this pace to get this W. But matchup-wise, Mitchell Robinson has been through the ringer. He has been through the ringer through these playoffs, and now when you got just a guy like Miles Turner, and that's it, Mitchell Robinson is going to clean up on the boards. Mikal wanted to make the extra pass. Good recovery there defensively, and he was expecting Jalen Brunson to keep going. Brunson stopped. Even Brunson pointed at Bridges saying, my bad. Brunson stopped right at the elbow instead of going all the way to the corner. Turnover Bridges, though. Halliburton finding them hard. The defense now tightening up by New York here. Obi Toppin trying to get the pass to Thomas Bryant. He's an underrated big in the league. Right on cue. Bryant gets the pass, and he gets the layup. I like Thomas Bryant's energy. Not the smartest of players because he makes some stupid mistakes from time to time, but he is a high-energy player that can do some damage for the Indiana Pacers, so we got to keep an eye on him as well. Josh Hart finding Jalen Brunson. Screen set there from Robinson. Brunson not using it. He's one-on-one with Nembhard. Step back 3 ball. Brunson right now trying to get that first 3 to fall for the Garden crowd to go crazy over. Hasn't happened yet. Bridges staying strong on Halliburton. Halliburton getting the ball right back. Moving screen from Obi Toppin. No call there. Halliburton with the pass out to Obi. Obi for 3. We know Obi's not a fan of these MSG rims. Shooting just like he did in the Knicks uniform. but it's still early. Let me not hate on our boy Obi Toppin. Game Hunter in the building, said here. What up, Game Hunter? Hope you're good, bro. Sweep the Pacers back to Miller's house. Gotta get that lead back first before we talk about sweeping. GOT said we are playing the Pacers pace, not feeling it so far. We gotta slow everything down. Honestly, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna be real. Pacers right now are doing a great job because they have not missed many shots early in the early going. The minute the Knicks start to play physical and get those stops, make them uncomfortable, I like our odds, man. Pacers doing what they're supposed to do, and they're just holding on to a 7-point lead. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Jimmy, UCLA, Pacers can't sustain the shoot. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're seeing the defense starting to muck it up a little bit. I'm okay. Great start from Indiana. Not taking anything away from it, but I'm not going to bet any money that they're going to keep that going throughout the entirety of this game. Mind your business said Indy subbed in 4 guys already. Unlimited Unbox said, I don't like this matchup for us. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. CK, let's be honest. We always play from behind. I'm fine where we are right now. They at 80%. Yeah, man. If the Pacers can keep this shooting throughout the entirety of this game, then I will take that L. I'll say they got it. But I don't feel like that's going to be the case. We are doing just fine. Just got to keep it close and stay in it. Hey, man, this Knicks versus Pacers account, mad annoying. And it's just a bunch of different ones. John Talento's on the case, though. Shout out to John Talento. I'm good. Boston thought same-ish and lost. They can't keep hitting at that pace. Amen. Shout out to Chuck D in the building. Chuck D holding it down for KnicksFanTV. The legend looking to see the championship, another one. And we are on a good pace, but we got to get through this series. Can't look past it. Got to get through it. Shout out to the Water Judge. CK, you see it? Water Judge's been through it, man. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we go, you know what I'm saying? Blackness said, y'all know you doing good when spammers start to infiltrate. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to figure out how many accounts, is it really worth it? Because John Talento is just a click of a button. Out of there. Dev says, CK, we got to muck it up and slow the game down. I don't necessarily believe we need to slow it down. I think I'm more on our defense needing to tighten up. I think we can play their pace, but I don't think we have to play their pace. B Mills says, shout out to Chuck D wearing KnicksFanTV merch on Breakfast Club. Yeah, man. Chuck D holds it down wherever he's at, man. Real one. The realest. To have a legend in our corner is beyond a pleasure, man. Shout out to the legend. And Brunson gets absolutely myrtleized from TJ McConnell. His first thing he does as he steps onto the court, fouling Jalen Brunson. We love to see that. Will Latimer says, salute to my guy CK. Peace to the chat, KnicksFanTV, Knicks Tape, the NBA report. Shout out to you, Will Latimer. Hope all is well. 2:45 remains. Brunson had some space. Elects not to take the shot. What a cross mid-range pull. Brunson just cannot find a bucket, but Robinson cleaning up the offensive boards. A 3-ball for Deuce McBride. And like I said, Robinson has been through the ringer. This very thin Pacers interior is nothing for Mitch Robinson. What a take there from Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin lays it up right over Josh Hart like he didn't exist. 6-point game. Screen set there. Brunson still trying to find this shot Hart left wide open for three. We saw the video of him working on that shot, and it seems like it has been working in his favor because we know teams are going to leave him open. Deuce McBride, great recovery. Obi Toppin and Josh Hart, that's the matchup I might not be the biggest fan of here, but Tom Thibodeau going to rock with it. Hart's keeping up on Halliburton. Extra pass now. Toppin goes right at Bridges, ends up out of bounds. Thomas Bryant can hit those, misses that one. Rebounded by Bridges. Knicks now with an opportunity to tie or cut the lead down to one. Bridges going right at Obi. Step back. Obi not ready for it. Mikal Bridges. 1 point game. Listen, look, man. Y'all ain't trying to hear me when I tell you who is going to be guarding Mikal Bridges in the Pacer uniform. TJ McConnell, though, draws the foul. I think that's going to be on Brunson. Brunson beginning his first. But this is my point, man. Who is guarding Mikal Bridges over on this side, man? And OG, wait for OG to get things going, too. They don't have a matchup for our wings. Look at Obi going, man. Obi out the picture by the time Mikal stepped back for the fader. I like our matchups, man. TJ McConnell missing the first free throw. Believe in our team, Knicks fans. Believe in our team. Come on, man. Believe in our team. We good. McConnell trying to extend this lead to a 2-point lead. TJ McConnell has not done much as he stepped onto the court. Early foul, missing his first free throw, and gets the second one to fall. 2-point game. Tyrese Halliburton having a quiet one as well. The defense been hounding Halliburton. I don't think on the other side of things, Halliburton really hasn't seen the toughest of defensive opponents in his early start of the playoffs. Alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. What a pick and roll between Brunson and Mitch. Gotham lob going the way of blockness. I said this in the last post game. Another miss. Obi Toppin can't get the layup right over. Tragic. Jalen Brunson. Knicks have an opportunity to take the lead back. Bounce pass. Brunson for the floater. He gets fouled by Obi. Add insult to injury. Brunson with a little stinger on the back of his neck. Hit from Obi Toppin. Jalen Brunson, who is going to be a part of WWE 2K25, he needs to learn how to take a bump a little bit better than that. He didn't tuck the neck. Gets hit there from Obi Toppin. And he didn't tuck the neck. Gets hit by the stanchion. But Jalen Brunson will power through it. That's what he does, man. Brunson shaking it off, going to the line to give the Knicks their first lead of the game. They have been trailing the entire way. I'm telling you guys, man, like, who is guarding Brunson on this team? Who is guarding Mikal Bridges on this team? Like, who's guarding these guys, man? I'm trying to tell y'all, I like our matchups. They got weapons. They got shooters. That's fine. But let Mitchell Robinson get his sea legs together and figure out Miles Turner. You know what I mean? Tyrese Halliburton, he's going to get his the way he wants to get his, fine. But Mikal Bridges is going to slow him down. Halliburton not having the greatest game right now. I'm not worried about the matchups, man. Defense is going to be the biggest key for the New York Knicks in this series. We have to be in tune defensively, and I have no issue. I have no worries. That's why I confidently believe the Knicks can get this in 5. I have no problem being wrong about that, but I confidently feel like we can get this in 5, man. Our road compared to the Pacers' road to this point has been way tougher. Mitchell Robinson gets taken down and takes down 2 Pacers with him. Mitch on the way back out. TJ McConnell trying to speed to the bucket. He will. And Josh Hart, if he was, he should have inbounded the ball there. But Jalen Brunson, though, man, not the strongest start for him either, though. Missing one of the 2 free throws. Also not hitting at a high rate to start this game off. We know Brunson is more of a closer, and he said, CK, I get mine. Gets the layup to fall right there. Shout to Scully, man. TV said, get the broom out. Yeah, I said it. $2 super. And the Garden crowd with some energy. TJ McConnell on the drive. Good deep. Mitchell Robinson gets the steal. Knicks have an opportunity for the final shot. The Knicks right now flexing their defensive guns. 5 seconds remain in the quarter. Extra pass. Hart with the strong drive. He goes for the tough layup. He's fouled. And free throws going Hart's way. to extend the lead to 3 and giving the Pacers one more final shot before the second quarter. Our playoff journey just means something, people. We went through physicality in a young and upcoming Detroit Pistons. We went through the defending champion Boston Celtics. We're prepared for these moments, man. But we ain't prepared for no damn free throws. Golly, man.
What the hell?
We ain't prepared for no damn free throws, man.
Oh my God, no way.
Damn. T7. Hart gets the second one to fall. Mitchell Robinson. Wait, what just happened? That the first quarter's not over. No, wait, they didn't inbound. There's a clock mistake. Yeah, there should be 1.2 on the clock. Yeah, Mitch, look at them. They throw. Look at the bodies they send it to Mitch. Who y'all trying to tell me y'all worry about matchups? Come on, man. Lock in defensively. Neesmith throwing up a prayer. That doesn't go down. And the Knicks with the 2-point lead should have been more than that if we made our damn free throws, but you know, it is what it is. You see what they trying to do with Mitch, man? I'm going to need Karl-Anthony Towns to get the same memo, though. I'm going to need Cat to go out there and play big as well, bro. They got nothing for y'all. Got bodies falling all over the place trying to guard Mitch, man. Cat, I need that same energy when you get back out on that floor, please. Come on, man. I see. Oh, you have one, Magic? But I gotta let me remember how to Discord, Magic. Hey, did you already send it to me, Magic? I appreciate you. Yeah, if you got a clean one, yeah, send it to me, and I'll have to relog back on the Discord and get that on. Shout out to the CK2K Discord. I know I'm being cussed out over there, bro. I've been locked in, man. I ain't getting no haircuts. I'm locked in. This is the run, man. I feel it. Finals on the way, man. I'm locked in over here, man. We had to lock in. Shout out to everybody. Chat Genergy, yes sir. Unknown, and we didn't have Mitch against Indy last year. Chuck, remind them, man. Remind them, Chuck. They shot perfectly and still lost the quarter. G, nice. Come on, man. And I wasn't phased one bit. It's a long series. Pacers are going to get their moments. They're going to have their runs. They're going to be hitting shots like that. And look, it's not over. But if you want to ask me how I feel about our matchups, how I feel good, man. I do. We've been through the ringer. We're prepared for this. Everybody was celebrating. Jalen Brunson did not crack a smile after we beat the Celtics, man. We're ready for this. Tell him Alejandro said, smoking on that Pistons pack. Smoking on that Celtics pack. A little premature, but smoking on that Pacers pack. Something about TJ McConnell makes me want to slap the family show out of him. I feel that. You said it a while back, Magic, but okay, all right, it's on me. All right, hold on. John Globe, I appreciate the super. Let me read these supers real quick. Cynthia said, preach. I'm out here. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Knicks they're gonna back me up. All right. Scully Man was the last one I read. Pat's Nation with another $2 super. He said solid first, defense and physicality needs to be up. Amen. That's it. We gotta play our way. John Global with the $5 super says CK looking good. Everyone activated, need to get OG going, then we all locked in. Indy will cool off and we are winning. Let's effing go Knicks. That's the biggest key. Defense. I'm not worried about the offensive end. I'm not. I love our opportunities. I love our matchups. I can't say it enough. But defense is where we got to figure it out. We got to keep Tyrese Halliburton at bay, keep him slow. We cannot keep giving Miles Turner these open opportunities, at least make things uncomfortable for him. They don't like being uncomfortable in Indiana. They like the easy buckets. They like to play in pace. Make them uncomfortable. And that's what we do best. And we're going to give ourselves the best shot to get on to the NBA Finals. Defense and physicality, man. Jesus with the $5 super said the Pacers never really got tested going back last year. We built for this. Amen, man. Come on, man. 1 quarter down, Pacers going to fight back. Gotta expect it. Blackness with the $5 super said we wasn't tough enough to beat Detroit. We wasn't consistent enough to beat Boston. Now we need to stay awake. 48 to get through Indy. Turnover there by the New York Knicks, by the way. This journey sweet. Amen. Will Latimer, the $5 super said, finals on the way. We are built for this. Salute to Chuck D repping the squad on the Breakfast Club. Yep, PE's in the chat for Chuck D holding it down, man. Melo and JR sitting together. You mean Earl? Yeah, Earl, that's my guy. Earl, bro. Benedict Mathurin going up for his first shot. Clanked it. And the Pacers get the long rebound. Siakam back to Mathurin. Campaign tried to go for a charge there. Instead, he gets bumped, and they're going to call a foul off that. Mathurin with the easiest and one. Campaign back to doing what he does, and that is start runs for the opposing team.
Tragic.
I really thought Tibbs was gonna shift, bro. I really thought. I'm like, all right, we got the Campaign experience. Let's, and I get the idea. You want Campaign out there, so he can match the pace. He can play fast. That's what he does. He likes to push the pace. I get that. But there's just too many boneheaded plays at this time of the season for me to even give him minutes. Give me DeLon Wright, bro, please. OG with the step back pull and laces the 3-ball. OG Anunoby, a scorer this season. We need to see that. We saw a great game 1 out of OG in the last series, and then he really fell flat the majority. And look at how TJ McConnell just went right past Cam. Get him out of the game, please. Tibbs, what are we doing? Oh, look at Deuce. Extra pass. OG wants another one. It's going to be short rebound by McConnell. You see Bridges pointing at McConnell, telling him, get on him. Bridges then tries to step up and picking up. And TJ McConnell now getting buckets at will. 41-39, 2-point game. 14 bench points for the Indiana Pacers. Mikal Bridges with this. Oh, my gosh, what a move by Mikal. Mikal Bridges off to a great start here in this series. Campaign gets beat again. Bridges having to help him out. 2 players guarding TJ McConnell. Campaign cannot stay in front of him to save his life. Bridges there getting the block from behind. OG Anunoby losing the handle against his former teammate Siakam. Here go the Pacers in pace. Siakam with the layup. And there goes Campaign going flying. Campaign taking out the cameraman. Why is Campaign out there, chat? Help me. Campaign has not done anything beneficial since he's checked into the game. He's getting killed by TJ McConnell, taking out cameramen, fouled early. What is Campaign's point right now? Shout out to Campaign. Great hype man, great teammate. But we got to get him out the game, Tibbs. Tibbs, please. Oh my gosh. Ain't been one thing positive since Payne checked into the game, bro. Why? He has been the catalyst at starting runs for the opposing teams since game 3. No, game 2, bro, of the Celtics series. Peace and love, man. Payne got to go in the trunk, man. Hey. Game Winner said Master Splinter needs to park it on the bench. For real. Oh, my goodness, Thibodeau. Tibbs. D-Soul said he's the weak link, bro. For real, man. And TJ sees it. There's no way we should have it. We should be here having to double team TJ McConnell. Above the rim member for 5 months. He said no more Campaign. No more. Oh my goodness. Cynthia like the Masters. Yeah, Game One has been calling him Master Splinter All season, yeah, that's a phenomenal nickname. Master Splinter and Split and Sid from Ice Age. Those are the two best ones for campaign. Magic said, "Word, put Shamit in." Damn right, I'll take Shamit. I mean, to me, DeLon Wright just makes sense for this series, but I'll take Shamit. You got Bridges handling the ball anyway. You can run Bridges, Deuce, and Shamit. Shamit still can be off ball. Queen's agreeing. Queen's saying play DeLon Wright ASAP. What up, Wait Money? CK, what up? Let's go, Knicks. Amen. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. I don't mean to complain, but Cameron Payne. Golly. My boy checked in just to get cooked. Dookie said, give a one hard foul on TJ coming in the paint. He gonna learn. That campaign got to get in front of him first to get that foul. All right, let me stop. Let me stop, bro. Russell Whiskey said campaign is fine during a regular season blowout against a bad team. Not in the playoffs. Cynthia W said, this is why I don't give Tips all the flowers. Expand the roster. Play DeLon or Shamit. Cynthia is spitting. Brew Crew said 1, 2, 3 strikes. He's out. Did Tom Thibodeau get the nod? You know, Tom Thibodeau, he don't adjust that quick. There's no way campaign's not. Yeah, campaign's still on the floor. Oh my goodness. Pacers up by 2, 43-41. Payne still getting an opportunity here, trying to get past Benedict Mathurin. He will. Oh my goodness. He's looking for Bridges. He does get the ball to Bridges. Payne with a nice move there. Bridges with the ball at the top. He finds OG. OG stops. Bridges trying to lead OG, but OG stopped at the free throw line. Another turnover from Mikal Bridges. And this this unit right now playing sloppy. Can't afford to play sloppy right now. And Anunoby, great defense there. Oh, a late call. These whistles against New York, they happen so late. The Knicks could have started the fast break by the time that whistle came up. Yeah, OG had it. Where's the foul? Where's the foul? Where even is the foul? Benedict Mathurin to the line for 2 free throws. I'm not entirely sure where the foul was on that play. Straight up for both players, but, you know, referees will referee. Interesting call there. We got 780 of y'all rocking with us in the chat. Game 1 here on KnicksFanTV, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app. Use that promo code KFTV to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. You see my picks on the screen. I went bold, man. No flex option for me today. I want all the money. I feel like I can go 4 for 4 today. So far, so good. Bridges having a great start. Tyrese Halliburton, who has taken an extended break. He started off doing a great job moving the rock. Brunson has not given me any threes yet. And Karl-Anthony Towns, 8 points, 2 rebounds. So, you know, I feel like I can get 4 for 4 here today. Bridges extra pass to Payne. Payne a corner 3. He has yet to hit one of those at all this season. Ball is tipped out of bounds, and we have not seen good minutes with campaign on the floor. And Stan Van Gundy letting it be known that he has not hit a 3 since game 1 of the Detroit series.
Tragic.
Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen, but Payne's still getting minutes, man. TJ McConnell, good shot, but great defense from Bridges is doing everything right now. Nice Deuce McBro, go all the way. Deuce extra pass to OG. Payne letting it fly again. Hey, there it is, campaign. All he needs is one, and he has spammed the emotes. He hit every emote, all of Mikal's emotes. Payne hit him after his first 3 since the Detroit series. Siakam missing the layup. Knicks have an opportunity to get the lead back here. OG, he said, you know what? I'm going all the way. Good defense there. And he tries to save, but instead it goes out of bounds. I wish that save would have counted because OG would have got the easiest layup. But look at campaign. He finally gets a 3 to fall to try and shut us all up. And then my man went on the Fortnite emote alert. I can't, bro. I can't. I love my team, but Cameron Payne and Anunoby. OG not moving with the same type of confidence here in this game. Here comes Towns. He's speaking of confidence. Lot of contact. No foul called. What a finish by Big Towns. Lead pass there to Turner. Turner can't get the layup to fall. Good defense from Bridges. Bridges has been the catalyst. And here comes Payne. He goes for the layup way too much. Anunoby fighting for McConnell. Hits out of bounds. And Payne trying to argue for a foul. I can't, bro. Please, Tibbs. I swear to God. I can't. I'm laughing to keep from crying. Get this man off my court, please. 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 Oh, 3-ball from OG. Left with all the time. And Mikal. Hey, man. This ain't Mikal High President talking. Mikal Bridges is doing everything, bro. I'm so sorry. Peace and love. But Mikal Bridges is dog walking the Pacers in this game one. He has been everywhere on this court. I'm talking about defensively, offensively, hustle plays. He had those 2 turnovers because he's trying to lead past Brunson and OG Anunoby. Both of them weren't ready for it. Turned over. Tom Thibodeau having a hard time being able to find minutes with him for him to sit down. Bridges playing a majority of this game. This is what y'all told me. We can't take off the jersey. Y'all right. I might need to buy a second one because, you know, we might need to get a second Mikal jersey, bro. Queen said the Nets another pick. Facts, bro. We underpaid, man. The jersey's working, CK. Look, man, I guess I can't. This is it. Y'all gonna be watching all these VODs in the future to try and relive these moments as we push this journey along, and they all gonna be just me wearing this jersey. Mikal worth 10 picks, $2 super from John Global. Game Hunter said F them picks. Dookie said, I came into this thinking OG would know Siakam's moves, but it kind of looks like Siakam knows his. Yeah, facts. Again, it just feels like OG moving a tad bit slower. Selling for the 3-ball, not really driving with the same veracity that we're used to. I know, maybe this playoff run affecting him. But we'll see. Sean says, CK, don't you dare buy another jersey. Don't wash them either. All right. I told you, we go to the finals. I'm in New York. Wifey is prepared. Itinerary is ready to go if it needs to happen. You know? When you dap me up wearing the jerseys, don't be too close, bro. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm playing. I'm kidding. We good. We still smelling good over here, bro. I'm kidding. Mikal! Oscar Flores, $2 super. Knicks doing a great job in this one, man. Defense has been the catalyst in this game. Jesus said we owe BK picks. Facts, man. This is not going to be OG's series, and that's okay as long as he's locking up. Yeah. I don't know, man. I still feel like – I don't know. I'm going to give him a pass for this game if he can't get it figured out. But I feel like OG is going to have a solid series, man. Cam got his 1 bucket. He needs to pull up a seat ASAP. Right. Unknown said F them 11th graders. Right, man. Get the middle schoolers out of here, bro. Get the middle schoolers out of here, bro. Wait till we unleash the double bigs. Tibbs might be a little bit more apprehensive before he does a double big lineup against this team because this team is not that big. I would love to see Tibbs do it. I don't know if he will. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Man, they showing that Switch 2 billboard in New York. I still didn't even get my my pre-order, bro. Those who know me know I'm a big Yoshi guy, big Nintendo guy, and Nintendo don't be giving me no love, bro. They said, nah, that pre-order, you gonna wait on that pre-order. Nah, I sure am, bro. 48-45, 7:52 remain in this one. Tyrese Halliburton finally checking back into the game, and Miles Turner, like he has been all game, left wide open, rebounded by Cat, and Bridges now picked up by Nembhard. He likes this matchup, backing him down the post, everyone giving him space. He shoots right over him, and almost gets it to fall, rebounded by Obi Toppin. Bridges knew that that was his bucket to make. He can't get to fall. Now he's back to guarding Halliburton, making Halliburton's life a little bit more miserable. Bounce pass there. OG read it. Campaign has numbers. He throws it back to Bridges. Transition three from Mikal. Can't get to fall. Rebounded by Nembhard. Nembhard finding Obi Toppin. Toppin right back to Nembhard. Nembhard goes right after Payne and loses the handle. OG wide open for the fast break. OG! He blows the fast break layup. Nembhard there gets the ball to Turner. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Oh, not the best sequence for OG.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Thank you, Miles Turner. Thank you. Because my son OG out here that was a tough sequence for OG, man. That was OG straight to the bench. OG just glitched a little bit. The software needs an update. My word. Whew. Right, B Mills, right. Turner splitting those free throws. Man, those are points we left on the board right there. OG and Anunoby. I know some people might point at the Towns pass, but honestly, he gave him time to run up and get it. And Anunoby, though, that's why I said the explosiveness from Anunoby just not there. Payne with the fake. Payne for the corner three. And Campaign, he trying to shut us up. He said, CK, I can run in this series. Trust me. Campaign getting the corner three to fall. Andrew Nembhard finding Halliburton. Halliburton gets the step. Halliburton with the float game way short. Rebounded by Mathurin. Mathurin goes right at Towns. They didn't call. Thank God. Knicks now are going the other way. Josh Hart looking around. Josh Hart finding Payne. Payne with so much space. Oh, the guard would have blew up. Everybody would have apologized to Campaign if he made that one. And Obi Toppin. Oh, he blows the dunk. Obi Toppin, homies with OG, he must be. Giving them an opportunity right back. Campaign almost traveled right there. Karl Anthony Towns with the crazy.
Bang! What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
What is this game, people? We got blown fast break dunks. We got layups where they can't get the what is happening? My man Towns just hit one of the most 2K step back corner threes I have ever seen. Karl Anthony Towns is different, bro. He is just different. I got one more time, bro.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Hey man. I love this team, bro. We having fun, bro. This is that man Obi Toppin doing OG a favor, because when you think it couldn't get worse than that OG missed layup. Toppin said, "Hold my beer." Obi said, "Hold my beer." Oh my gosh, man! What a sequence. Sean said, "Take a nap, bro." At this rate. What a sequence. John Global, $2 super said, "This is grade A entertainment." Look at Towns, man. Look at man, bro. Karl Anthony Towns is built different, bro. Look, man. I can't, man. I can't, man. Game Hunter said, "That's the Obi I know." JC said, "I said dynamite." He said that was a CK2K3. You saw it, bro? Man. Knicks up by 8. Garden having a good time in this game one. Pacers looking like a team that is real and trying to get back on track. And Tyrese Halliburton, another air ball via Mikal. Oh, Campaign, bro. Okay, if he made that. Oh, Mikal Bridges almost tips it back in. Bridges gets bullied by Neesmith. If Campaign had made that, I would have apologized and wouldn't have said anything bad about Campaign for the rest of the series. Down goes Payne, but great block there from Towns, but I think they're going to call the foul on Payne here. Payne just not committing to the charge anymore. Yeah, they're going right by him. That foul better not be on Towns. I'm going to tell you that right now. They better do that on Payne, and it is. That's 3 fouls on Payne. So if Tom Thibodeau ain't going to take him out, the referee's going to force him to take him out. 3 fouls on Payne. As long as the foul is not on Towns, Towns still with only 1. Jalen Brunson, who has gotten a very, very well-deserved rest, will be checking in for the final 5.5 minutes in this one. BK Last Hope with the super $2 super said, I think OG tweaked something first play of the game. Hopefully not, but good observation. Hopefully that's, like I said, the explosiveness just seems to be off for OG since midway through the Boston series. But as long as he is locking up, OG will get his confidence, man. Aaron Nesmith getting the free throws to fall, 48-54. Jalen Brunson picked up by Nesmith. Nesmith gets hit there with the screen from Josh Hart. Looking around, Brunson going for the one-on-one. Oh, my goodness, the Euro and a crazy pass. Brunson did everything right but shoot the ball. Jalen, you got to the rim. They were lost. Why are you passing that? Nesmith for 3, and here come the Pacers. Not the smartest. I get it. You want to facilitate. That's what we're asking you to do. But in that instance where you beat your defender off the dribble, go for that layup. Deuce McBride now losing the handle, gets it right back, trying to restart. Brunson with a solid screen. Take there from Deuce McBride. Draws the contact. Can't get the and one, but will get 2 free throws. We like seeing Deuce McBride attack the rim. Here comes 2 free throws for Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride trying to replenish the lead that we had. We had an 8-point lead, and then the Pacers right back into it, cut it down to 3. Jacob Tess said PJ Tucker wants to play. Man, I love PJ Tucker in this series. He just might not be he might not have the gas to play in this series. That's the problem. We know the toughness he brings. We know he'd be good in the corner 3, but in this series, I don't know if he got the gas for that. Paradise not having a great time with Stan Van Gundy. That's why we're here, man. Go ahead and mute that. I got you. Tyrese Halliburton finding Obi Toppin to Nembhard at the top. Back to Siakam, having a hard time getting within the 3-point line. Halliburton thought about shooting it. He finds Siakam again. They are just not able to get to the paint. Siakam has Towns on him on the elbow. Siakam with 4 seconds on the shot clock. He shoots a fader. That's no good. And look at Bridges with the tip rebound to Brunson. Brunson with the pass to Hart, wide open for 3. Hart breaks Nembhard, goes for the difficult layup, and gets it to fall. But Hart not really confident in that 3 ball there, but gets the 2 points anyways. Nembhard going all the way, blocking Bridges, bro. Mikal Bridges, man. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all ever again, dog. Deuce McBride for 3, that's short. But Mikal Bridges is everywhere, man. Bro, looking like Mr. Fantastic in this game. Everywhere. Andrew Nembhard on the drive. He tries to draw contact. He will get the contact on Brunson. That's a smart move there from Nembhard. Getting free throws here, drawing that contact off of Brunson. Knicks not really doing the greatest job of pulling away here. They're doing everything right. They just can't seem to pull away. The Pacers keep getting right back in this one. But Andrew Nembhard going to the line for 2 free throws and can't get the first of all. Ball don't lie. Bridges' new name, Mr. Fantastic. Hell yeah, man. He is everywhere using that length. Nembhard missing the first free throw, has another opportunity here, and he makes the second one. Back to a 6-point game. Knicks up with 3:40 remaining in this first half. Yeah, the New York Knicks right now just outplaying the Pacers, getting whatever they want, and they just can't get them to fall. Brunson missing the transition 3. Here comes Halliburton going the other way, goes right at Bridges. Bridges has had a phenomenal defensive game. Once again, makes it difficult, but Halliburton gets that one to fall. Aaron Nesmith trying to get a little extra physical with Brunson. Nesmith has some big shoes to fill with the matchups that Brunson has seen thus far. He's going to try and muck it up a little bit for JB. Screens being set there. Towns off the dribble. Extra pass. OG just not prepared tonight. Goes right at Siakam. Falls down. He makes them. Oh, my goodness. OG, what is happening, bro? That entire possession, OG looks like he is in a bad dream. OG Anunoby. Ric Flair said Knicks in 6. But that was a rough possession there from OG Anunoby. The way he fell, terrible pass, 2.6 remains. Hart's going to have to heave. He fires the 3 ball, rims out, tipped out from Siakam. That's going to be Knicks ball. New York Knicks fighting for it, so they're going to get a fresh 14. Knicks got to score on this possession, though. OG Anunoby upset about something. I think he's looking at Towns about something. I missed it there. OG having a rough go, man. Karl-Anthony Towns picked up there. He goes back to Brunson. Brunson has all the space, draws the contact. They might call a jump ball. Or nope, they're going to give him 2. Brunson drawing some contact. Brunson needs to see the ball go through the rim. Hasn't been the biggest Brunson game, though he has 10 points. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. I take it back. No, Brunson having a solid game. Damn, Brunson sneakily with those 10 points, 3 assists. Now he's going to go to the free throw line. And man, those Kobe's Brunson got on right now are clean, bro. Brunson making the first one. Chat right now talking about OG, saying OG got the yips. OG just looking like, you know, he took a shot before the game and a little wobbly this game. CK, give your opinion on the first half when it's halftime. I do that every halftime, and then we open discussion. And right now, the New York Knicks holding on to a 6-point lead. Tyrese Halliburton with only 6 points in that first half. Bridges leading the way with 12. I'm sorry, behind Towns. Halliburton throws up a wild shot, gets it to fall. Good no call from the referees. I hate when they call those stupid fouls. Referees electing not to call that one. Brunson picked up by Nesmith. Towns looking to say a screen. Oh, yeah, that's a moving screen. Why is Towns the way he is, man? Why is Towns the way that he is, bro? Like, it's what makes it hard for me to go all in on my Towns fandom. Because, like, what was the point of that play? You missed the screen. You missed the screen. Just let him go by. Try it again. It's not that hard. You missed the screen. Why are you throwing your hip into him, bro? Like, it's just not smart. Now you got 2. I was giving you praise for only having 1 foul through the first half, and you do something. Come on, Cat. Lock in, bro. Tyrese Halliburton 3 ball. He's trying to get himself going, and Tyrese Halliburton finding his groove now. Right when I was talking trash, Halliburton finding his shot. Now here goes the 1-point lead for the New York Knicks. Like I said, with all the Knicks are doing right now, Brunson draws the contact and 1. I was just going to say, with everything right that the Knicks are doing right now, they're just not doing a great job in pulling away and keeping this lead safe as the Pacers continue to make attacks back in the game. But we love seeing Aaron Nesmith pile up the fouls. How many is that for Nesmith? That's going to be number 2 on Nesmith. Nembhard with 2 as well. There are 2 key defenders on this team in a bit of foul trouble after the first half. Brunson and 1 opportunity gets it to fall back to a 4-point game. Tyrese Halliburton picked up. They're going to throw a bunch of screens there, and then Cat does not switch. Cat did not switch there on the screen. Thank God he misses the open 3. Cat needs to lock in, bro. Oh, down goes Nesmith. Nesmith holding on to his knee. I don't know if he went knee to knee, but they don't take advantage of the mismatch. Towns now trying to break it down. Towns doing. Oh man, Mikal Bridges went to set his screen there. Towns doing whatever he wanted to do. What the hell was that? Pascal Siakam with a wild take there, no good. Tyrese Halliburton jump in midair. Brunson has space. Brunson on the drive. Brunson round to Towns. Towns fakes the corner 3. Towns puts his head down. He goes up with the floater. Can't get the and 1. I'm sorry, chat. But
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
this has been a quarter. B. Mill said, Cat and this drop coverage is going to drive me crazy. Right, everyone else switching, and Towns was heavily dropping on that three from Halliburton when you know Halliburton just had back-to-back buckets in a row. Switch that out. Bridges got hit with 2 screens, and we got Cat falling back on it. Like, come on, man. All you got to do is get a hand in his face. Force him to drive. Come on, man. But Towns making the free throw. Game Hunter said pure chaos this first half. That is an understatement, man. Woof. Knicks still holding on to this 5-point lead. Towns has the opportunity to push it to 6. Towns made the first one, makes the second one. Towns a phenomenal free throw shooter. And now it's a 6-point lead. Andrew Nembhard with his 3rd foul, by the way. That's a big, big key blow for the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton extra pass to Siakam, foot on the line, misses everything. Siakam has been a non-factor, but Halliburton has found it in the second quarter, and he continues to scorch. Halliburton's done a good job when Bridges ain't around him. Halliburton is taking advantage, and that's what you got to do at that level. When you got a defender like Bridges on you, you're doing a great job when you don't have him guarding you. Take advantage and shoot the rock. And he's done that off of the screen or off of the arid rebound like that. Bridges gets hit from McConnell, and the Knicks right now have the whistle going their way for once. I'm here for it. Definitely very refreshing for our New York Knicks. Max Dub Sr. said, got to end this first half on a good note. Amen. GOT said, Indiana has decided to go for the offensive rebound. Yeah, welcome. Brunson gets the first free throw to fall. Mitchell Robinson going to check in for Towns. Frank said, I know you meant Cat. Why does Cat seem awkward everywhere on the court except for scoring? That is the question of a lifetime, man. Energy, great point. 1 quarter at a time, 1 game at a time. That's it. Amen, Knicks. Even though there's been a sloppy one, Knicks are on their way to winning both the first and the second quarter, and that's all you can do to make sure you secure this game regardless of the sloppy play. Halliburton with the step-back 3 over Brunson. That's no good. Hart rises for the rebound. Brunson with the ball in his hands. They're looking to get a good shot with the remainder of their shot clock here. Knicks crowd is out of their seats. Knicks up by 5 after a up and down odd first half. The Knicks still on the right side of things. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson right past Siakam, shoots the floater, and that is perfect execution by the clutch player of the year. Josh Hart now forcing the ball out of Halliburton's hands, forces the ball out of Siakam's hands. Turner throws up a prayer, and the New York Knicks put together a phenomenal first half. There was some interesting moments at times, but the New York Knicks doing everything right. Woo! If the phrase it wasn't pretty, but it was gritty, couldn't be used at a better time. Now is that time. We even got campaign offense, man. We even got campaign offense. Big Mitch back. He sure is, and he is showing his value on the floor here today. Your New York Knicks up 62. They're up 69. Nice. To 62 after the first half of play. Let's break down what we just saw. There's a lot to break down in that half. We witnessed what was a hard fought back and forth battle of the Titans in that round 2 against the Boston Celtics. And this is not shade to Pacers. I'm just saying, when you're facing off against a team like the Boston Celtics, the defending champions, you got Tatum, you got Bryant, you got all these guys, you got the 6th man of the year on it. There's so much that we had to withstand in that series, and we were playing from behind the entire time. it's just such a different energy than you're playing this Pacers team that is like a niche team that does such a good job at playing in pace. When they're hot, they're hot. But you can see right now when the Knicks play with that same intensity that we did against the Pistons, did against the Celtics, the Pacers are having a harder time against us. And it's just nice to see the New York Knicks do such a great job from the first quarter. Not playing from behind, not lagging, from the first quarter. We're rebounding well offensively. We're doing a great job defensively. Mikal Bridges, Mr. Fantastic, doing a bit of everything. The New York Knicks winning both quarters, 36-34 in the first, 33-28 in the second. You know, it's just really refreshing to see that a full what's that math? A full 24 minutes of play from the New York Knicks, even though we had a little sprinkle of funny plays here and there. But, you know, with OG Anunoby not having the greatest start, 1 for 5 from the field, we've seen him do that before. That's not a big deal. He could turn things around. With Josh Hart doing a bit of everything, 6 rebounds for him, 8 points, 3 assists. You know, I'm looking at Bridges, Towns, and Brunson. That has become the new marquee for the New York Knicks. We know how good OG has been for the regular season, but in the playoffs, our marquee guys have been Brunson, Bridges, and Towns, and the 3 of them playing their roles. Towns pissed me off with that last foul, but other than that, offensively, Towns has been good. 15 points for Karl-Anthony Towns, 5 for 7 from the field, 71%, 3 for 3 from 3. Great game. Mikal Bridges is my key in that first half, though. This team is running off of Mikal Bridges. 2 blocks, a great defensive effort against Halliburton when he is on Halliburton without the screens. Neutralizing guys like Nembhard, Mathurin. Bridges look good. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And Jalen Brunson, the quietest 18 points I could ever talk to you about. I'm here talking about Brunson not doing too much. Brunson got 18 in that first half, 6 for 11. He ain't making the threes like I need on my prediction, but having a great game. And wouldn't you like to see it? The New York Knicks have bench points, ladies and gentlemen. 6 from Campaign. A head-scratching, headache-worthy 6 points, but 6 points nonetheless from Campaign. Deuce McBride looking aggressive, looking comfortable out there. 5 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. And Mitchell Robinson, what he's doing in this game is not going to be seen on the stat sheet. 2 points, 3 rebounds, all 3 of them offensive boards, 1 assist, a steal, a block. What Mitch's impact means cannot be seen on the stat sheet. But like I said, it's nice to see the New York Knicks play a full 24 minutes. You already see Draymond Green with an upset look on his face, and that's where I mute because I'm not trying to hear what they're talking about at halftime. New York Knicks handling business, shooting well from the field. 51% from the field, 42 from 3. Good first halves. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. KnicksFanTV brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Got to chip away, get these wins. In the words of Genergy, 1 game at a time. Frank says 69, baby, make a number. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the mods and the members and all of the super chatters we've been getting. Shout out to Pastor Will Cruz. OG looked like Angel Reese out there missing layups. Angel Reese, it's been an interesting week.
Tragic.
For Angel Reese, I'm staying out of it. Let me see if I missed any other super chats. I think I got them all. We talked about BK, talking about the possible tweak in the first quarter from OG Anunoby. Yep, I got all the supers throughout the game. Shout out to all the super chats over on YouTube. Will Latimer said, revenge. Amen. Amen. This is an important one for the New York Knicks. The Pacers have been handling the Knicks in the last few playoff series that we've seen them. You can go from the Ewing days to the Melo days, and even in the Brunson era, we saw the Knicks injured go down last year, and the Knicks looking to rewrite history and get past the Pacers to go on to the NBA Finals. Twitch Fan TV getting a little wild over there. Beard Man Brother getting a little wild. We got Mary J. Blige performing at halftime. Hold on. New York paying some money, man. Man, forget TNT, man. I'm trying to hear Mary J. Wait, what? Man, forget TNT. If you don't put the Mary J. Blige halftime show on, what in the world? Freeway Hustler 21 $4.99 said, turn the TV down, turn KFTV up. Let's go, Knicks. That's the only way to do it in these games, man. I try to tell everybody, if you're not happy with the guys, the names that are going to be calling the game that night, I'm here. I got you guys. If it's not me, it's going to be JD. You're going to get phenomenal calls, phenomenal representation. You're going to get great conversation as well throughout the game, man. And you notice that, look, man. They don't want to say, I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to put nobody out. But you know I'm here for my Knicks. I'm here all Knicksed out. We're here for the Knicks, KnicksFanTV. We do this. But at the same time, we call these games, I call these games real. You ain't going to get a complete 100% homer reaction from me. I'm going to call it like I see it. Knicks do something stupid, I call it out. The other team does something well, I call it out. I give them their props. And like I said, I'm not going to name any names, but, from the Celtics series, I did get a few DMs. They said we didn't want to say in the chat because we didn't want to get, called out, but appreciate my commentary. Now, that means something to me, man. The entirety of my life watching basketball, one of the big names that I remember is Mike Breen. And, as much as we love Mike Breen, and Mike Breen is so good at what he does, Mike Breen, even on Knicks MSG telecast, Mike Breen, he's going for the Knicks, but Mike Breen's going to call that game straight out. He always has something to say about the other team, and that I feel like that makes for more entertaining play by play. It's obvious. You know who I want to win. I'm rooting for. That's a given. I'm going to be slightly more biased towards our Knicks on big plays. You know what I mean? I'm not going to cheer when the other team makes a big shot. That's not what happened. But I feel like it makes it more enjoyable if you put some energy behind it, man. We see these corny commentators on the other side that, you can feel them oozing with hate when the Knicks do something against them. That's why that's one of my favorite pastimes. And I always say I can't do that. That's not entertaining, man. That being said, Knicks and 5, though. You know the vibes. You know what I'm talking about? All that being said, Knicks and 5. Frank White said, yeah, Doris Burke. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. I'm going to keep it 100, but you know who I'm going for, man. But we have fun. Y'all going to have to tell me what they're talking about on the TNT halftime. I'm not listening to it. When I tell y'all I'm muted, bro. Random questions. You like Imagine Dragons? They got a few cool songs on 2K, bro. Man said, yep, they dope. Next question. Celtics game 1 through 5 was nail-biting games, but it was fun. Korean Trump supporter. Wild name. But it was fun. Salute TK, salute KnicksFanTV, Knicks in 5. Amen. Amen. All right, give me 1 second here. We got little CK here trying to get something. So give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna go back to reading the chat. And y'all gonna have to let me know what they're talking about on TNT. Give me 1 second. All right, we back. Sorry, family man CK in the building. All right, man, we got 920 in the building. Game 1, New York Knicks up 69, nice, to 62. Loving what we're seeing right now from the New York Knicks, but we got to close out the game, finish the game. We saw OKC on the other side of things handle business at home. I ain't gonna lie, man. What are you guys looking for in the NBA Finals? Not trying to skip past, just obviously we know Knicks on one side, but there's two stories. Like, do you want that narrative? You want that, the battle of the trade NBA Finals? That's me. I would love to see Ant Edwards get a taste of the finals. Be a part of that history-making finals with the New York Knicks. Or would you say, we heard the stories about the Knicks versus the Boston Celtics all season long, and we trumped that story, and now you go up against OKC, and then you win a championship by taking out OKC. Again, storyline purposes. Or do you want that route? You know what I mean? That'd be a great, barbershop conversation. Talking about, man, all season they was talking about we was 0-7 against these teams, but in the playoffs took out Boston, and then we took out, like, you know what I mean? Like, which route are you looking at if we get that far? What says you, man? I look, I'm here for the battle of the trade. I think that'd be fun. But look, either way, all I know is the Knicks have a job that's right in front of them. One game at a time. We are 8 wins away. I don't care who it is. Right, what we're witnessing right now is history. What we're witnessing right now is magical. And, man, I'm enjoying the ride, man. OKC's the best team out right now. I want them. See, respect. See, I like that. OKC take out the best ranking team. Okay, see, this is what I'm saying. I was curious. He said, who cares? Get game one. Look, we just having some fun. We can have fun, bro. Obviously, game by game. But we can have a little bit of fun, dog. You're right. Frank said, I want OKC only because I don't think T-Wolves are beating them. Yeah. Tell Mary J. Blige we need the court now for our halftime layup. Facts, bro. Mary J. move. I need Mikal Bridges leading the troops out there for layup lines, man. What up, James Baker? 1999, another summer year of the funky drummer Knicks in Eastern Conference Finals, 25 years. Amen, Will Rose, we here, bro. How about Mitch, CK, Dwayne? Mitch is hooping. Mitchell Robinson and Mikal Bridges, to me, are the two catalysts of that first half because of the defensive end. Mitchell Robinson, Mikal Bridges done a great job there defensively, but Mitchell Robinson also making things uncomfortable for them. So that you're seeing them not really go to the rim outside TJ McConnell, who took advantage in the beginning of the second quarter, where he had the perfect combo of A, being guarded by Campaign, and B, Karl-Anthony Towns guarding the interior. Outside of that, Mitchell Robinson has been beyond effective defensively and on a rebounding standpoint, and Mikal Bridges doing great all around the floor. We got some more super chats. Let me check. When I was here, I was all caught up. Did we get some more? Yes, we did. All right. So last one I read was Freeway Hustler. Shout out to Freeway Hustler. Here we go. Yeah, we got Mambarina. $5 super set in honor of John Talento for taking out the trash. Shout out to John Talento. We know he is the GOAT mob. He is here game in, game out, handling business, and we're getting the spams that come with the high view counts that we've been getting because of our Knicks run. And John Talento doing a great job handling business. Blue Boogie, $2 super set. Bridges needs a master lock endorsement. Locking up Halliburton. Halliburton did find his groove in that second quarter thanks to some drop coverage by names I will not say, Karl-Anthony Towns, and also him being a lot more confident seeing the ball going to the hoop and getting a few shots up. But for the most part, he's done a great job. Pats Nation, $2 super set. CK, the best play-by-play on YouTube. I appreciate you. Stumbled up on this fun thing, but I've loved it. I did play-by-plays a little bit in the 23 season, a bit more last season, and here we were all 81 here this year on the channel. So I've been having a great time with it, man. I'm enjoying it. As long as you guys are enjoying it, I'm gonna keep doing it. We're going to keep finding ways to, expand on it, improve on it, do more with it as the years go on. But I appreciate all you guys for rocking with us, man. We went from having the play-by-play being just a nice, fun option on the channel to now being a regular staple. And that's because of you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. Santana with the $5 super said the Wolves look like the old Knicks with off-Broadway Randall. By the way, stat was way better than Foulius. Ooh, hot take by Santana. I love Stoudemire, man. I hate how we were robbed of Amari Stoudemire with those injuries, but yeah, stat was my, Melo. Look, I like Carmelo Anthony, but I was about that stat. Wilson Chandler, that team ball Knicks team right before the trade deadline. I was about that team, man. But that's a good question. I would need some time to think about that take, Santana. I would need some time. I think honestly, in this, I'd have to give the edge to Julius Randle, to be completely real with you, but I get what you're saying. That's a conversation for the offseason, all right? That battle. 69-62 is the score. Knicks with the ball, and Knicks now looking to continue their good start. Turner drops. He finds Bridges. He goes to the extra pass to OG. They're trying to get OG Anunoby activated in this game. He's not going to get the shot up. Step back out to Bridges with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He goes right at the door. Oh, yeah, a lot of defense there. Halliburton overly aggressive. He immediately knows it. Leading with his body there to try and get the block on Bridges. And now Bridges will be seeing some rare free throws. If they just played that one cleanly, that would have been a tough shot for Bridges, and they could have got the turnover, but Halliburton helping us out. Foul on Hallie. Squid Art saying OG looks really out of it. Yep, and Bridges missing the free throw. Come on, man. It would have been all 82 if we weren't for that pesky WrestleMania, but we really appreciate you, CK. No, the 82nd game that was missed was not the WrestleMania game because JD held it down. It was Christmas. Remember, we did not have a play-by-play on Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, 41-point game for Bridges, misses both free throws.
Tragic.
Can't have that, man. Halliburton gets lost on the screens. Bridges able to recover. Halliburton with the take there. Good help from Towns, and that's all it takes. Karl Anthony Towns. Good switch between Towns and Bridges. Hart not paying attention at all. Loses the ball. It's tipped out of his hands. Now a reset. 12 seconds on the shot clock. He finds Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson picked up by Nesmith. He goes right at him. Good defense here from Nesmith. Brunson extra pass. And OG with the dunk. Welcome back to the game, OG Anunoby. Sprints back to get to Siakam and swats him away. OG Anunoby slowly powering back up here. Tyrese Halliburton with the tough take. Gets that one to fall with Towns on his hip. He's complaining that he was fouled, but no call there. Bridges ahead of the pack. Just Nembhard in front of him. He could go for it if he wanted to. He elects to go back to Brunson, who's now picked up by Nembhard. Bridges trying to give him some space. The ISO play here. Brunson goes right at Nembhard. Double team from Siakam. Extra pass to Hart. Finding OG open for three. Will he continue his run? Cannot. Rebounded by Siakam. Siakam not pushing the pace. I meant to refresh. So next dead ball, I'm going to have to refresh. And I feel like I'm a few seconds behind. Nesmith gets shoved there. I think that was off of Hart. Hart with his first foul. I think that's going to be his second foul. Slow start here for both teams here in the beginning of this third quarter. Andrew Nembhard finding Halliburton. Halliburton thinks about it. He inbounds it to Turner. Turner loses the handle. Stolen by the Knicks. Knicks is playing physical. Bridges trying to push Hart to push the pace. And he loses the handle. Bridges had the right idea. He wants Hart to do that typical coast-to-coast layup that Hart likes to do, the muscle man layup. But instead, Hart stumbles, bumbles, and fumbles the ball. Halliburton fires a three ball. He's trying to complain. He was hit. Oh, Brunson misses. Bridges loses the handle. And the Knicks are going to get it back. Nesmith looking to challenge it. Brunson is pushing them to challenge, and Carlisle told him, no, go play defense. Respect to Carlisle. When players jumping around asking for the challenge, looking like fools, Brunson gets hit there from Nesmith. But the referee's letting them play. I'm not mad at it. And now Nesmith now flopping. Oh, they're going to give him a charge for the flop. And then Nesmith going back trying to talk some trash to Brunson. Interesting call there from a referee. Clearly looked like a flop there. I don't know. Referee's helping him out. Neesmith trying to get up and get in Brunson's face. I don't know if he's watched the film. I don't know if that's the best decision for Neesmith, but sometimes confidence is a hell of a drug. And I think the Knicks are challenging this. That's actually a good challenge. I just don't know if the referees are going to be. Oh, yeah, and then Neesmith tries to take out Brunson, too, on top of it. A lot of extracurriculars there, but the Knicks deciding to challenge the play. Neesmith definitely flopped on that play. my man went down like a ton of bricks, man. Nanga Abako said, Brunson getting beat up. What else is new? Facts. Magic said incoming Pacers versus refs. Oh, you think? Oh, yeah. You already know, man. You already know. Chuck D said, bitch ass Pacers crying. Tell them, man. That's all they got, man. Looking like a fish out of water. Facts looking like a damn Magic card, man. For real. Yeah, he felt. Oh my goodness. It is what it is, man. John Pettit with the super. I missed it. John Pettit said for the $5 super said, keep the defense up, keep attacking the rim, getting them in foul trouble, and hit your damn free throws. Keys to the game. Don't forget to add rebounding to the mix, John Pettit, but I completely agree. GOT does not like the challenge. He said the challenge is not worth the risk. Yeah, for the mere fact that I feel like the referees are not willing to admit the bad call, I think we are. I don't know if we're going to win this challenge. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't feel good about this. B. Mills does have an argument. He said JB didn't extend the arm, though. He didn't. He didn't. They could even go forward and call a technical on Neesmith for tripping Brunson on the way down, but, they won't call that. Shahan said the score is 2-2 this quarter. Facts. Big facts. Yep, we're trying to win every quarter. That's indeed right. It's crazy the way that they're allowing Brunson to be defended. It's the way of the game, man. And somehow Brunson still has 18 points. We ain't worried about it. Nesquik fouling the hell out of JB. Yeah. I need to refresh here. I told myself I was going to refresh next to that ball, so here we go. I don't feel good about this challenge, y'all. I don't feel good about it, man. Could have called a foul for hitting Brunson in the face also, yeah. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Watching it again, too, from this angle. And the challenge was unsuccessful. I knew the refs weren't going to. There's no way they were going to return that one. I'm sorry. So they're going to. The challenge was unsuccessful. Brunson now sitting with 3 fouls. Neesmith gets away with a flop there. And we move on. Aaron Neesmith moving around trying to get the rock, but Halliburton missing him. Screen set there. Good switch between Brunson and Bridges. We saw Turner get some easy ones in the first, and he gets a nice shot there over Towns, getting Towns with his own game. 66-71, 8:50 remaining in this third quarter. Bridges trying to get around the screen. He picks up the rock. Right back to Brunson. Brunson on the drive. He goes for a floater. Nice and patient. Right over Neesmith and Siakam. And Jalen Brunson not bothered by the foul. Like I said, they're going to play physical on JB. JB is going to fight through it, man. Tyrese Halliburton with the rock, picked up by OG. They find Siakam, who has been ineffective in this one, gets that one to finally fall. 68-73. Pacers doing a good job here trying to play physical. It's been a back and forth quarter, 6-4 now. Nesmith again with the over-aggressive. Brunson smiling through it. Brunson right past Halliburton. He gets a sidestep. He finds Towns, and Towns gets the finish. Like I said, man, Brunson ain't worried about him. He going to play through him. Brunson going to smile and play through it. And it's a 7-point game again. Josh Hart now trying to reach a little bit too much for my liking. Nembhard wide open in the paint. Gets the layup to fall, and they're trading buckets now in this third quarter. 5-point game again for New York. Brunson goes right into Nembhard. Nembhard with the heavy defense. Interesting pass there. Turnover. And Tyrese Halliburton with the rock. Halliburton finding Turner. Turner extra pass to Siakam. And the Pacers doing a good job. Good timeout from Tom Thibodeau. And the Knicks with a 3-point lead with the Pacers playing a lot more poised in this third quarter. John Global said, all right, get Mitchie in the game. Very good call. The OG's Magic said, OG better get this ish together before we take away Sunni. Oh, man. Third quarter going the Pacers' way thus far. But the Knicks still holding on to a 3-point lead. Great time out there from Tom Thibodeau. We're rocking with 880 in the chat right now. Shout out to all of you in the chat. McQuell Wells said, we don't need this. Activate the double bigs. I told you, I don't think Tibbs is going to run the double big lineup in this series. I don't think we see it. I don't think we see it because then that means you're putting Cat on Siakam. We don't want that. I don't know. I don't think Tibbs is going to run the double big lineup this series. Chuck said we playing with our food. Chuck, I said the same thing in the first half. Knicks doing all the right things, but securing and taking away and running away with the lead. I completely agree with Chuck. The momentum right now currently in the Pacers side, and the Knicks now, after calling the timeout, need to go right with it. Jimmy UCLA said that challenge killed the momentum, yeah. Got to play through the big man. They can't guard him. I don't know. Yeah, Siakam right now only with 8 points. Siakam has looked uncomfortable. I like the OG matchup. I think the matchups are in our favor when we play small against them. I just don't see the big lineup working in our favor in this series. I just don't. Now that Paradise, I agree with that. He said bring back Deuce and Mitch, but watch Tibbs take forever like usual. Yeah, I completely agree. We got to get Deuce and Mitch in the game right now. Little man opened the door and didn't want to close the door. I can hear them yelling. Oh boy, driving and listening hard to chat. Let's go Knicks. Brightest future, I got you. Don't worry about it. Right now, we got 7:25 remaining in the third quarter. Knicks holding on to a 3-point lead. Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks calling timeout after the Pacers are currently on a 10-4 run. Back in action here. Knicks for Life said, got to put Achua on Siakam. I don't think that matchup will go the way you think it will. But I like the thought. Yeah, they're definitely pressing JB. Yep. We need boards and in the paint defense while still having Cat out there offensively. I agree, but I don't like the matchups for us in their favor if we do the double bigs. They play small, man. They play small. Can't force feed a big lineup against a small, fast-paced running team, man. I just don't think you can do it. 75-72. Knicks up by 3. 7:20 remains in this third quarter. I thought we were still in the first half. Bridges with the rock, looking to try and get the ball to Towns, but Hart got tangled up, and now Towns tangled up with Turner, so Bridges going to go to the rim himself, gets the floater right over Neesmith, and Bridges continues his hot game. 77-72. Knicks, though, need some stops here. Halliburton with a good take. He finds a wide open Turner. Towns left him wide open. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks now finally fighting back after the 10-4 run for Indiana. Halliburton grabbing on Bridges. Bridges trying to make a move. Halliburton trying to complain that he didn't, but he definitely did because Bridges couldn't get to his spot. Halliburton grabbing onto him. So another foul from Tyrese. Look at this here. Bridges gets the match. Oh, yeah, hands on the shoulder. Can't do that. Halliburton with foul number 2, both coming in this quarter. 6:45 remaining. Brunson using the screen. Brunson going to the hoop. Brunson fighting Towns. Towns thought about it. Towns picked up by Neesmith. Back out to Brunson. Oh, we like this matchup. Brunson versus Turner. Goes right to him. Gets the floater. And right back on track are the New York Knicks. 79-72. Tyrese Halliburton over to Nembhard, and they got a matchup they might like here with Halliburton guarded by Towns. They force it over to Halliburton. Towns trying to stay with him. He somehow guarding him with his backside. That makes zero sense. And Halliburton gets the easy layup. Bridges now, he gets the good spacing with Neesmith on him. Tests him out a little bit, gets the ball to Towns. Towns goes right after Turner. Towns with the floater, a lot of contact. He gets the foul call. And Turner trying to argue that he's pushing off. Man, the Pacers remind me of the Pistons. They complain after every play. I know we have our moments where we do the same thing. It pisses me off. But the Pacers, they want to complain after every call. Every single call. So the foul call there on Miles Turner, Towns to the line for free throws, but according to the Pacers, they never foul. Every play. Pacers, Cat making the free throw. Frank said Towns looks so stupid on defense. Yeah, that man got turned around so bad. He tried to play defense with his. Let me stop. GOT said Reggie said it's offensive. CK, of course he did, man. Reggie's gonna be unbearable this series. And TNT knows it. TNT knows it. I can't even be mad at TNT for putting Reggie on the call for this, man. Thank God for Kevin Harlan. He's the only voice I care about on TNT. Everybody else is just there. All of their color commentary bad. Grant Hill okay. But, like, all of TNT's color commentary is bad, man. Only good when they got is Kevin Harlan. That's all they got. Oh, Towns missing the second free throw. Knicks loving these missed free throws in this game. Hopefully it doesn't come to bite us in the butt later on. Benedict Mathurin, who has been a non-factor in this one, he finds Turner. Turner picked up by Brunson. Brunson's playing big against Turner. They get the switch now. Mathurin shooting the 3-ball right over Towns. Not the best shot. Bounced out from Toppin. Here goes Halliburton. Extra pass. Obi, the corner 3. Blocked by OG. Gets it back. And Obi with a very pretty layup under the basket. That went from a great defensive play to a great offensive one by Obi Toppin. Bridges likes the matchup against Halliburton. The double team goes his way. Towns now with the smaller defender on him. Expect the 3-ball to go up by Towns. He decides to go to Brunson. Brunson fakes the 3. Brunson on the drive. Brunson loses the handle. Pacers with the turnover. Halliburton now pushing the pace. 5 minutes remain in this third quarter. 80-76 is the score. OG Anunoby now on Halliburton with the switch. They get another switch now. Brunson guarding Halliburton at the top. Halliburton trying to break down Brunson. Brunson doing a good job staying in front of him. Fadeaway jumper by Halliburton. And I knew Brunson was going to get caught on that foul. Brunson picking up foul number 4. But yeah, man, what a block from OG, but nobody had an eye on the ball, leaving Obi Toppin to get. He already had that same play against Cleveland in round 2. Man, he kicked Brunson in the ball. Wait, hold on, there ain't no foul. In game time, it looked like Brunson was in his space. Man, he kicked out for that. Referee saw for that one. That's going to be Brunson's 4th foul. Knicks not happy that they wasted their challenge a few plays ago, so they're just going to have to eat that foul. Terrible call, though. Oh, my gosh, on a kick? Damn, that's a terrible call. We move. 78-80, 2-point game. Knicks right now, as Chuck said, they playing with their food. Knicks keeping this one close. Indiana having a good quarter. They're winning this quarter 16-11. Knicks need to clean it up. And how are they going to clean it up? Well, that's by bringing Campaign back into the game. Before that, Brunson going to draw some contact. And they're going to give him the and one. Continuation play for JB. JB hitting him with the Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something. And on Brunson's way back out to the bench, he draws another foul on Benedict Mathurin, going for the and one. Brunson, the leading scorer with 25, the easiest 25 we have seen from JB all playoffs. Brunson has been fighting for his life to get points all playoffs long. In this game, got a quick 25, even with the foul trouble. Brunson makes the free throw. 83-78, back to a 5-point game. B. Mills, yep, he did kick his leg out, yep. Bridges now trying to stay with Halliburton. Mitchell Robinson does a great job on the perimeter. They're going to try the one-on-one between Halliburton and Mitch. Not sure if that's the matchup Halliburton actually wants. He shoots it anyways, and he gets it to fall. What a shot there from Halliburton. Brings the game back down to 2. Knicks up by 2, 83-81. Brunson fights through the screen. Mathurin, who just picked up the foul on Brunson the last play, blows through the screen there, gets him in the air. Deuce for 3. Deuce can't get to fall. Another offensive rebound. Ball's moving around. Brunson wanted to make the pass to Deuce. Deuce moved out the way. Brunson now goes right at Halliburton. He shoots the fadeaway jumper over Hally. Gets another one to fall. And just the way the WWE wrote it up, we got Halliburton and Brunson battling. Tyrese now on the drive. Tyrese turns around. He throws the pass to Turner. Turner almost breaks a knee trying to make a move. Ball moves back around, ends up in the hands of Halliburton. He fires from way downtown. He misses everything. Air ball and Knicks ball. So with the shot clock violation, timeout called by Indiana. I don't know how that works, but Indiana's going to call the timeout here. The Knicks do a great job of turning the offensive rebound into a JB fadeaway jumper. And you got to understand, there's levels to this team. We've survived 20-point deficits, and now with the Pacers out here throwing their best haymakers that they can, the Knicks have fought back on every run. Knicks holding on to a 4-point lead, but they're doing a great job at withstanding the storm. We got 930 in the chat right now. Shout out to KnicksFanTV. If you haven't already, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use KFTV as the promo code to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. But also make sure you subscribe right here. We're right around the corner from 100,000 subs. I'm also not that far away from 25K on my channel, so subscribe to me, CK2K. Name's right there. A shout out to everybody in the building, man. We got Kylix over on Twitch Fan TV. He said, this might be the most air balls I've seen by a player in a while. Keep missing, LOL. Yeah, Halliburton has thrown up some UFOs, but somehow still got 20 points. Block this monster, yep. Did Josh Hart attempt it? Yeah, he did. He attempted one and made it. They left him wide open from 3 on the top left corner early in the first quarter. He made it, but I don't think we've seen him shoot one since. Mikal Bridges continues. Oh, what a fadeaway jumper. Can't get the bounce. Mitchell Robinson fighting for that rebound with 4 Pacers there. Almost gets it. But here comes Halliburton continuing to push. Toppin finding Thomas. Thomas Bryant gets it back to TJ McConnell. McConnell and Campaign. I don't like this matchup at all. McConnell is going to rip apart Campaign, but he doesn't get it. Bryant gets the putback dunk. They're going to call a foul on Mitchell Robinson. So that might equal some free throws, but I do not like that matchup of McConnell and Payne at all. LD, $2 Super said series over. Knicks to the finals. I said what I said, LD. Saying it with his whole chest. Knicks got to get this game 1 win, though, so we can get this thing going. Hallie throws up some threes, UFOs, but splashes the ones at the end. Facts. Halliburton has what is the true definition of NBA amnesia. You forget the ones you miss and keep on shooting. Thomas Bryant to the line. And you guys have gotten your wish with Bryant and Toppin out there. Tom Thibodeau electing to go the double big lineup. I'm not mad at this. Yeah, with Toppin and Bryant, yeah, this makes sense. This definitely makes sense. So here we go, the double big lineup getting your first taste here in this game. We got Bridges. Well, I like this lineup. Bridges, Deuce, Towns, Robinson, Payne as our 5. Bridges, extra pass to a wide open Deuce in the mid-range, and Deuce gets it to fall. And like I said earlier, the Knicks just surviving every attempt at a run by the Indiana Pacers. Toppin picked up there by Bridges, and now they're switching everything, which they can with this 5. Neesmith shoots that one short. I could have told you that when it left his hands. And now Payne pushing the pace here. 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Knicks looking to steal this third quarter. Right now they're trailing by 3 in the third, 21-18 for those who are counting. But for the game, 87-83. Deuce McBride picked up by TJ McConnell. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns from way downtown. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Pacers. TJ McConnell scoping the field. He gets it over to Neesmith. Gets it right back to McConnell. McConnell to Neesmith, top of the key. Wide open McConnell. Looked like his foot was on the line. Doesn't matter. Misses the 3. Obi Toppin line. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Towns? What did Towns do to warrant a foul? Obi was the aggressor. Towns is boxing out. Kind of call is that? Look, please, unless Towns did something stupid. Huh? And did Stan Van Gundy just say good call? Man, my TV upped a little too damn loud. He said good call? Oh, my goodness. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Good call is what Stan Van Gundy just said on live TV. Pascal Siakam with the pull. And Siakam with the fadeaway jumper there to pull the game within 2 after getting the ball back. Here we go. This one is going to come down to the bitter end as the New York Knicks fighting through everything. Oh, and a move by Campaign there. It could have been called a carry, but like thank God referees didn't call that. Payne picked up by Mathurin. A lot of Campaign here in this quarter. Payne with the floater. He doesn't make those very often. Tipped out by the Pacers. Should be Knicks ball. Thomas Bryant, as the referees were trying to decide whose ball it was, Thomas Bryant sells them and gives the Knicks the ball back with a fresh 14. New York Knicks is trying to weather the storm, but not the best quarter for the New York Knicks. Only 18 points after putting up 36 in the first and 33 in the second. With 50 seconds remaining, the Knicks are going to just survive this third quarter, hopefully still with the lead. Towns with the drive. Towns goes right at Siakam. Oh, what a good move, but how do you lose your handle, Towns? He gets the foul regardless. Towns should go to the line for 2 free throws, but man, he had him. Oh, loses the handle, but it's a foul on Pascal Siakam. A makeup call from the referees, but it results in free throws, so I'm not mad at it. Oh, man. Towns missing a free throw earlier, but we need both of these to go back up by 2 possessions. Shout out to the 950 in the chat right now. Towns making the first free throw. GOT said, need to see more of that. Get him the damn ball. GOT wants more Towns action. Game Hunter said, you fall down, it must be a foul. Yeah, I hate that officiating. I hate that mindset. Oh my gosh, OG Anunoby was a Raptor? Bridges getting a much needed rest here. Tom Thibodeau going with OG Anunoby. Towns gets both free throws to fall. Still rocking. Oh no, we're not rocking the double bigs. We saw Mitch sit down. 89 to 85 here. Defense chance starting to ramp up a little bit. The Garden crowd trying to get into the game finally. Neesmith with a wild take. That's no good. Rebounded by OG. Loses the handle, and they're going to call foul on Neesmith, doing a little bit too much. Not smart by him. He's in a bit of foul trouble on the other end. Neesmith, I think that's going to be his third. Like I said, Knicks are just weathering the storm in this third quarter. They trail this third quarter, but are up by 4 in the game. And now Anunoby, who is fresh, not a bead of sweat, gets 2 free throws. And misses the first one.
Tragic.
Clanks that thing off the back rim. The Knicks miss a lot of free throws, bro. This is crazy. Karl-Anthony Towns going to the bench here. Not sure. Did Mitch go back in the game, or is oh, DeLon Wright! Even though it's for 26 seconds, DeLon Wright getting some minutes here. Campaign going to the bench. DeLon Wright, the vet, getting some meaningful playoff minutes. Now, DeLon Wright, don't make me look like a fool. Even though, like I said, it's only about 26 seconds, but we like the defensive matchup better here with Tyrese Halliburton because Tom Thibodeau needs some Mikal Bridges bench time. So he's going to buy some time by having DeLon Wright out there. I like this so much better. Tom Thibodeau, oh my goodness, an adjustment mid-game. Write this down. Put a bullet point on it. We haven't seen this Tibbs adjustment in a game. And TJ McConnell just blows right by Harden, gets the easy layup. 3-point game with 6.9 left. Knicks now have an opportunity to get a point here. Put it back up by 5. Oh, Deuce is gone. Good pickup from Mathurin. No good there. Air balls there. It looked like it was on point. But the New York Knicks now holding on to just a 3-point lead. For those paying attention to the quarter-by-quarter, Knicks only put up 21 in the quarter, and the Pacers put up 25. Both teams' lowest scoring quarter, but the Pacers win the quarter nonetheless. Now it's going to come down to the fourth quarter. The referees now stepping into the game a little bit more, so we're going to see how that plays into this fourth quarter. But the New York Knicks look good through 3, and now looking to just close it out. Brunson with 4 fouls, getting an extended rest. Mikal Bridges finally getting his first rest. And we got both Towns and Mitchell Robinson on the bench. Game Hunter said, oh, here we go, CK. Here we go indeed. JC said it's Jalen time. Well, with the 4 fouls, we might not see Brunson till like the 8-minute mark, 7-minute mark. So we got to hope that the units that's out there, if it's Mikal Bridges led or Towns led, they're able to hold it down and keep this lead where it's supposed to be. CK with Babuni. I don't think I saw Babuni, man. Babuni. I don't see him, man. Mark $5 super said Reggie Miller's a big fan of Darrell Wright, whomever that is. Darrell Wright is DeLon Wright's older brother, former Miami Heat. Did he say Darrell Wright? Did Reggie Miller say Darrell Wright? I wouldn't put it past him. Speaking of Mark, shout out to Mark for the $5 super. Let me see if I missed any other supers real quick. Nope, I got LDs. No, we're good. We're on point. We got them all. Jet Life said, Mikal led. I'm comfortable. Amen. Knicks' problem is missing too many shots, especially at the free throw line. Yep. Reggie Miller said that on purpose. He said he didn't. Whatever. Squid is saying it's kind of scary how bad OG is playing right now. Yeah, OG Anunoby has been a non-factor in this game, but the Knicks still with a 3-point lead. All we need is one good right. McBride wants no parts of TJ. Get your revenge, man. Mickey Mouse Miller. Pacers best quarter, and we still up. Time for the fourth quarter lockdown. John Pettit preaching. All right, we're over 1,000 here with the fourth quarter game ready to begin. Can the New York Knicks handle business and close this one out and take the 1-0 lead to start off the series? Or are we going to see some shenanigans take place here by the Indiana Pacers? Why is Jared McCain on my screen right now? What is that? What is going on there? What was any of that? Oh, AT&T got a little play-by-play. Oh, that's cute. Man, the minute YouTube allows us to do these play-by-plays with the screen, bro, these play-by-plays about to be the best in the game, bro. One day. It's slowly starting to become a thing on these live streams, as long as they're sponsored, but we'll see. One day. Right is greater than pain. Agreed. TJ McConnell is a ploy player. You expect him to pass so you don't attempt to block. He bets on you thinking he sucks. That's a good scouting report. Look, Knicks fans, we should know that he don't suck because TJ McConnell has taken our lunch money a few times. Pascal Siakam missing everything. Matt Mathurin throws up. Oh, he got fouled. Interesting call there from the referees. Mathurin threw up some nonsense, gets fouled, and now Mathurin going to the line for two. But the Knicks now need to muck it up now. We got to get back to mucking it up. The Pacers now getting everything they want here down the stretch. Knicks now need to get back into it. Mathurin gets the first one to fall. And right back on the bench, yeah. When I saw the 26 seconds, I'm like, I should have known. I got too excited. TJ is a YMCA. Very good point. Yeah, he's a YMCA player. Yeah, he's very, very, very good comp to his game. Mathurin getting both free throws to fall. The Pacers cut it down to one. And, we got Brunson in the game here early. Brunson, Bridges, Mitch, OG, and Deuce. This is the CK lineup. Didn't think we'd see Brunson this soon. Brunson shoots it right over the defender and gets it to fall back to another three-point lead for the Knicks. Back and forth we go. But now it is winning time for the New York Knicks. Defense chance in the Garden. McConnell with the take. McConnell almost losing his handle. McConnell looking to get to somebody. And Anunoby staying put on Siakam. Deuce McBride staying on Mathurin. And Mathurin now finding his groove. Mathurin getting another bucket there. Benedict Mathurin, who has not been the biggest name in this series, getting 4 points early in this fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson just skipping to the – I'm telling you, this is not like the other series. Brunson is getting whatever he wants here offensively. Knicks just need to lock back in defensively. McConnell fires a mid-ranger. That's no good. Rebounded by Mitch. Back to Brunson. 3-point lead for the Knicks. Brunson lead past the OG. OG bounces it almost out of bounds to Mikal Bridges. Bridges stays inbounds. Resets it. Goes right at Siakam. He wants the fader. He's going to get the fader. Can't get the bounce. And it's going to be Pacers ball. Bridges has cooled off a little bit here after starting off the game as hot as he did. They get the switch there. Now Brunson picking up McConnell. Brunson staying on McConnell. McConnell gets him in the air. Oh, he gets blocked. Oh, they're going to call a late foul. Looked like it was a block there on Brunson. And Brunson now, in unfortunately some familiar territory, we saw Brunson foul out in game 5 of the last round. And now Brunson, with a 31-point game, dangerously close to fouling out again. And TJ McConnell, I'm not a fan of that play by Brunson at all. Brunson, why are you fouling at that moment? This is why I didn't like Tibbs putting Brunson in right now. I don't think that was a good idea. I'd rather just have Brunson play the remainder of the game with those 2 fouls and let it rock. Now he's sitting on 1 foul. He's gonna have to extend his break. We're at 10:05 right now. I don't like that decision there by Tom Thibodeau. Should have just kept DeLon with it. But now Tom Thibodeau going with the double big lineup and Deuce and Bridges. So now Bridges needs to find his shot again. He had a great start to the game. Bridges not hitting the last few opportunities. And no, I lied. Bridges on the bench as well. Hart in the game. So an interesting lineup here by Tom Thibodeau. We'll see what they're able to do. Yeah, is the sole ball handler going to be Deuce McBride? I don't know how I feel about this, but maybe OG can find his groove. Selling for a 3-ball. He said, CK, you ain't been watching this year. I make those. Big 3-ball from OG Anunoby. Not the best game from OG, but making it when it counts. McConnell fires it back out to Siakam. Towns gets the defensive stop. Knicks now in pace. Hart does not make the pass. He does now. OG with Mathurin on his hip. He's going to go right at him. He spins into the double team, and here comes OG Anunoby. Never give up on OG. Ogugua finding his groove. I asked, and I got my answer immediately. I said, who's going to be the one to step up for us offensively other than Cat? OG said CK. They must have forgot. OG chance in the Garden right now, definitely deserved. And welcome back, Ogugua. 950 in the chat, witnessing the New York Knicks holding on and surviving to try and take this game 1 win. I have to sneeze and it will not come out. Excuse me. Jet Life trying to remind them, we got weapons, folks. Knicks got weapons for any occasion, and that's showing right now. Thank you, B Mills. Thank you. Magic said bigger lead if we had made our free throws. Amen. Appreciate you, Frank. Thank you. Thank you all the bless yous. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Milton. See, I see you. Appreciate you. Beyond Fly, standing on business, brings out the brooms. New York Knicks now trying to get game 1. Now, there's some statistic. I don't want to talk about it, but there's some statistic that the probability of the team that wins game 1 more times than not wins the series. I don't know if you're one of those that's really superstitious and believes in that stuff, but another reason why the Knicks should go out here and finish this game. He said, don't talk about Sorry. My bad. Look, man, I'm just doing my job. I'm just announcing, the statistics and that. You're right. Will not be brought up again until after the game. You're right. My fault. That sneeze, the sneeze right on my brain. My bad. Bring up what? We ain't talking about it. Knicks right now up 99-92. Good run for the Knicks. OG Anunoby, some great plays. Nope, not talking about anything. I just, we here. My bad. The only stat that matters is that we are 0-1 against Obi, so we got to get it done this year. Marcus out here dropping some facts that I don't feel like reading out loud because this year is different. It's all about defense now. It's all about defense in this entire series. Shout out to the 1,000 in the chat right now to watch the closing of this big game 1 in New York. More importantly, seeing the New York Knicks handling business at home is definitely a wanted sight. Shout out to all the Knick greats in the building here. Put one of them on the mic for TNT And watch how much more professional they would be compared to Reggie Miller. Aaron Nesmith trying to sell a flop there again. Referee right there, not falling for it. Shout out to him. We're going to see if OG Anunoby wants to keep it going. Don't forget Towns is out there as well. Hart gets the pass to Robinson. Robinson back to OG. OG now picked up with the double team. He fakes the pass. He finds Deuce. Deuce with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Deuce, big three. Wanted the and one, but he will get 3 free throws. And for the love of God, Deuce McBride, make all 3 of them. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to talk. Deuce McBride going to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Knicks up 99-92. Take it away, Deuce McBride. I ain't saying a damn thing. All right.
What the hell?
Okay, Deuce goes 2 for 3. We'll take that. We'll take that. Would have loved all 3 of them, but we'll take the 2 from 3. 101-92, Knicks back up by 9 points. You can see the Pacers going for their kill shot. Starters are all out there right now. Pascal Siakam going for the poster. Can't get it because Deuce McBride is him. Josh Hart looking around. Josh Hart taking too long. Towns fires it. He's hit from Turner or from Nesmith, and the Knicks get 3 more. But can we talk? Was that a solid block? Look at Deuce, not scared of. Oh, he does get the block. Deuce McBride, hallmark play after hallmark play. Aaron Nesmith with the stupid play. And 3 more free throws. I'm gonna shut up again. I'm gonna shut up again. Okay, 3 for 3. Man, that last one scared the shit out of me. All right, we good. Knicks back up by double digits, and all this with Brunson and Bridges on the bench. OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, Deuce McBride carrying us home to close this one out. Halliburton shooting a desperation 3. Mitchell Robinson made that rebound, extracurricular. OG for the open 3. Oh, that one's off. Mitchell Robinson, he's going to hit it out of bounds. That should be Pacers ball. Oh, no, they're going to say it's Knicks ball. I saw nothing. I saw nothing. Y'all didn't see it either. We saw nothing. We saw nothing. We saw nothing. Good effort there from Mitchell Robinson. Oh, good. Okay, great call. Nesmith with the touch last. Deuce with the inbound right to Towns. Towns not ready for it. He cleans it up. Towns with the hook shot. And the New York Knicks now pulling away, excuse me. Biggest lead for the New York Knicks, if I'm not mistaken, a 14-point one. Siakam now, he tries to make the extra pass. Hart now playing great defense. Oh, no, they call a foul. Oh, that's great defense there from Hart. Nesmith gets away with one. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, give me that steal from Hart, man. Terrible call. All right, inbound there. Miles Turner with the rock. Pascal Siakam going right. And look at Karl Anthony Towns, the double block. Siakam going to go for it again. Siakam, oh, down goes Siakam, trying to keep his balance. Nembhard forcing the shot up. No good there. And Siakam and Towns playing Twister. OG Anunoby with the sidestep. He gets the layup. And the Knicks now pulling away. The Garden is rocking, the Knicks are swishing, and this is a defense-led team. Got Siakam over there playing Twister and Towns blocking his shot. Nembhard not ready for the mid-ranger. Your New York Knicks with a 16-point lead. He said, can't put Siakam in a figure four. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We had as many as 1,500 in the building. Your New York Knicks pushing away, pulling. I keep saying pushing, pulling away. BDNYC said, this is real. Is this real? Holy mother of sweet Jesus. It is real, but there's still 7:22 remaining in this game. Knicks right now are on a run. This is a team that has had to go through the likes of the defending champion Boston Celtics. Don't play with your food. Finish the job. Pats Nation, $2 super said, keep this lineup out there. Give JB a break. Yeah, don't force anything we don't need to force. This lineup's cooking. Let them cook. Kurt Angle Towns. Push them away. Facts. Let JB and Mikal rest. We are running right now. They are good on the bench. Mark with the $5 super said, look at the plus minus right now. Look at this squad playing without Cap. Love it. All this talk about Pacers bench. What about the New York Knickerbockers? Amen. Great super there from Mark, man. Oh, my goodness. Finish. Knicks, see, look, man, Knicks fans, we know, man. We know this ain't our first rodeo with big leads. 16-point lead for the New York Knicks, and all the chat is saying, keep pushing. Do not settle. And that is the right mindset we need to have to close this out. New York Knicks right now are hooping. Look at Deuce McBride with a plus 24. Towns plus 17. Hart plus 15. Mitch Robb plus 13. The Knicks right now are balling right now. What a block by Deuce McBride. Oh, my God. Come on, man. BK Last Hope. $2 super says, CK, can you feel it? Pause. The Knicks are different. Amen. Knicks right now are in their bag, bro. Win with the $5 super set. So this is what happens when the Pacers play a healthy team. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but you damn right. You're damn right. Let's go, CK. Let's go, Knicks. What up, CK? What's good? Hating Nate. Shout out to all our supers. Rare Edition said bangers and mash, fish and chips, OG ballin'. Let's go, Knicks. Okay. OG out there killing, bruv. And Siakam, though, you know, like I said, he also a champion. So he is going to keep his head down and try and push this team back over the edge. But it's so nice to see this team doing all of this, knowing that you still have a Jalen Brunson on the bench ready to go. I have not paid attention to any of my stats. Did I get anything? Halliburton is at 7 assists, so we're not done there. Towns 1 rebound away. Bridges 14, 18, so 22. Free throw missed by Siakam. Nembhard gets the rebound, finding Halliburton. So everybody's just right there. I think Brunson's not going to get the 3 ball, though. Yeah, he has not made a three yet. Mark with a $5 super said, if Bridges hits 2 threes, I hit my 9 leg and win 2.3K on a $10 bet. Look at you, man. Mark, I need to talk to you. You about to be my bookie, bro. Knicks don't get a stop again. Towns wants to put it away. Oh, that's short. That's short. Heat check there from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Tragic.
Yeah, Magic, I need to download that oh my God button because that would have been it right there. Cross-court pass there. Oh, Shepherd. Ben Shepherd, who he was a key player to this team last year in that series, the rookie, but he has lost some play time this time around. He was a solid three-point shooter for the Pacers. I remember him well, but now he's out there for desperation. The three-point lineup, if you will, Bridges and Brunson still on the bench, chilling. Hart cross-court pass. Towns wants another chance, and you should not give. Just a word to the wise. You should not give that kind of shot to Karl-Anthony Towns. You got fooled by the air ball the time before. Don't give that shot to him. Nembhard with the fall-away jumper that goes down 96-111. You should not give that shot to him. Deuce McBride, you hear Tom Thibodeau yelling. I don't know who he yelling at. Yelling for something. Oh, he's yelling at Towns. He wants Towns to go up there and get it. Hart now gets it to Towns on the block. Picked up by Siakam. Towns now about to take the Knicks home. Cross-court pass. Oh, Gugua, give it to me. Oh, man, big three ball missed there, but rebounded by Hart. Hart can't keep it in, and it's going to be a turnover. No, it's not a turnover. Okay, cool. So the Knicks get the ball right back. Still Knicks ball. Oh, OG. Needed that one, big OG. OG with the fake there. Picked up by Nembhard. Oh, that's a push-off. Right in front of the referee, too. OG Anunoby gets the foul. Can't push off right in front of the referee. Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that. Also stepped on his foot. Not the smartest play by OG. Knicks, though, still in a good spot. 5:35 remaining. Pascal Siakam going to try and get everything going down the stretch here. Spicy P knows what it means to win these meaningful playoff game moments. He's probably one of the only killers that I really would keep an eye on down the stretch here. Him and Nembhard trying to lead the pack, but the Knicks now, we do need to get another bucket. Knicks have stalled out, and we haven't seen them score here in a little bit. 13-point lead. Deuce McBride picked up by Nembhard. We're seeing Deuce McBride, too, flourishing before our eyes. He's handling the rock here. He makes the move. Mid-range pull. That's no good. And they're going to call a foul on Nembhard. Nembhard doing a little bit too much grabbing and pulling, to ask me, if you ask me. And that's going to be the foul on Nembhard. Picking up Karl-Anthony Towns. 1,100 in the chat. That was a beautiful pull there from Deuce. Just can't get it to fall. And yeah, Towns not even getting the opportunity at the free throw, at a rebound, excuse me. And that was like a makeup call from earlier when Towns got called with that box out foul. I don't know if you remember it. I feel like that was like a makeup for it. Deuce McBride with some great minutes. He'll go to the bench. Mitchell Robinson going to the bench, and Tom Thibodeau closing out with his starting five. And here we go. We're going to see if this Knicks team can close it out. Mikal Bridges right off the bench goes right after Shepherd, who has not played many games, and he goes right at him and points at him. That is high IQ play. This kid has not seen minutes in this game. Checked in for three-point purposes and a big three ball from Neesmith, 4:42. There's still a lot of time on the clock with a 12-point lead for the New York Knicks. The Knicks need to keep applying pressure. Defense is going to be key down the stretch here. Brunson and Bridges in the game now. Brunson going to go, again, same thing, right at Shepherd. Shepherd is getting bullied here down the stretch. Main point why he has not gotten minutes in these playoffs. Shoots right over Shepherd. That's no good. OG with the putback. Can't get it to fall. And it goes right to the hands of Bridges. He finds Anunoby. He shoots the three ball. And that's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns holding onto it. Towns goes up with it. Up and under. Oh, my goodness. Karl-Anthony Towns doing his best OG impression. And with good sportsmen, with a very sportsman-like move from the New York Knicks as they go for the intentional foul so that they can get whoever it is that's down and looked at. Oh, Thomas Bryant be flopping a lot, but he be doing that on a regular basis. So I don't think he's seriously hurt. I don't think he hurt. Peace and love, but Thomas Bryant, you can put a highlight reel the amount of times he be doing this crap. Yeah, look. Find him. When are we gonna start calling these? Man, hold on, Towns. Golly. When are we gonna start doing these flopping fines again, bro? And Halliburton can't make the clutch free throw anyways. Shout out to the Knicks for making sure he's all right there, going for the quick foul, but come on, man. Like, what are we talking about right now? Halliburton splitting those free throws. 4 minutes remain. Knicks need to stay in attack mode, put this one away so we can take the 1-0 lead in the series. Matt, look, I'm telling you, Shepherd is being picked on right now, and now you got Jalen Brunson on him. That is the best matchup for the New York Knicks. I'm letting Brunson go for it. Yeah, that's a smart play. Pick him. You got to do it. He is their worst defender on the floor right now. Go at him. This is phenomenal play here. I know we typically get mad at the dribble, but this is smart IQ play. Go after him. That's what, Cat's even telling Brunson, keep doing that. As long as you're going to leave him on the floor, I would be very surprised if Carlisle leaves him on the floor right now. You got to take him out. Keep bullying him, bro. Keep bullying him, man. Poor guy. The minute that him and Bridges came out there, they've been bullying that kid, bro. First free throw down from Brunson. I would be very surprised. No, he's still on the floor. And their defense gets even worse as Obi Toppin. I'm sorry. I couldn't even say it with a straight face, but their defense gets even worse with Obi Toppin checking into the game. Timeout by Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle, if anybody knows Jalen Brunson, Rick Carlisle knows him well. And Brunson and the Knicks absolutely winning the mind games battle down the stretch. He said, damn, see, I couldn't even. When I said it, I was like, damn, somebody ain't going to like that. That was too far. But I'm just saying, bro, defense did take a little step down. Not only is Ben Shepherd out there, Obi Toppin checking into the game. Kim said that poor guy getting bullied. And the crazy thing is, this man, Rick Carlisle, leaving him on the floor. So, look, I am completely cool with just get the rock to Brunson or whoever he is guarding, unless it's Hart. And let them cook him, man. I agree that the Pacers are front runners. Facts. That's part of. They're not going to be tough now that they're losing. Oh yeah, you're not going to hear anything from them. All that jucking and jiving and yucking and all that stuff, you ain't going to hear none of that right now, bro. They only got something to say. They only tough when they in the lead. Look at how mad Reggie Miller and Stan Van Gundy are, bro. Kevin Harlan is like, he even is holding a smile. He's looking over like, yo, why are y'all so pissed off? See, bro? Oh, my God. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're going to fight through it. I can't, bro. I can't, man. I can't, bro. My man's called, yeah, y'all called him Nesquik. I like that. That's going to stick, man. Brunson, I cannot capitalize. Yo, our free throw shooting is abysmal, bro. My God. Tyrese Halliburton trying to use the screen, trying to get himself open. Neesmith back to Halliburton. Halliburton forcing it over to Siakam. Bridges stands tight on him. He forces the pass. Extra pass to Obi Toppin. Fakes the three. He's going to shoot it anyways. You know what we say about Obi Toppin and these MSG rims? They don't get along very well. Mikal Bridges, though, laboring with something. Not entirely sure what happened there. He's hobbling a little bit. Not sure if it was the ankle, but playing through it. Inbound to Obi Toppin. And Bridges fighting through it. Not entirely sure what that was. Big screen there. Neesmith getting another big three to fall. Still a lot of time, man. 3:12 remains here. Knicks holding on now to an 11-point lead. Pacers trying to pulling Knicks right now, but the Knicks got to not allow them, got to keep their foot on the gas. And here we go again with the bully ball. Got to get the points out of this, though, Brunson. You got to the foul line, only made one of them. Brunson, with a lot of space. Jalen Brunson. Huge three there. And now the Pacers now playing the trading game, which is not going to be ideal for them. Halliburton throws one up, and that's going to go down. And as I mentioned, the Pacers trying to trade buckets with the Knicks right now. 68.8% from free throw. You already know what my Saturday night going to be on postgame. 2:23 remains in this one. Knicks need another big bucket, and here comes the matchup again. Brunson sees food. Misses the three, though. That is beneficiary for the Pacers. Pacers, they might be getting what they want here, forcing the Knicks to just settle for the three ball. Nesmith gets one up. Can Nesmith get it? And Nesmith is now pulling away. 111-119. Knicks now need to slow it down. And let's not settle for those threes. Now, look, I'm here for the bullying, but if we ain't going to come away with the points, move the rock. Don't forget about Karl-Anthony Towns. He has a mismatch right now with Nesmith. Towns gets it right back to Brunson. Brunson goes between two defenders, extra pass. Towns wide open for a three of his own. And the Knicks now settling for threes. Here come the Pacers. 1:35 remaining. Knicks desperately need a stop here. Halliburton's going to try and force something up. Using the screens here, gets the switch on Towns. He has Towns on him. Extra pass to Siakam. Siakam does get fouled. Hart a little overly aggressive there, but a good defensive round there from the Knicks. But right now, the Knicks getting a little trigger happy from three. You got the mismatch. We talked about the mismatch. Can't just settle for threes. Go after the kid. And now here comes more free throws for the Pacers to cut this lead down to 6 with not much time, or with plenty of time left if you're the Pacers. So here comes Pascal Siakam. The Knicks just not finishing the job right now. They need to lock in and get the best available shot. Come on now. We got one. We got ones on the board. We got 1,111 in the chat. And typically I don't get really specific with it, but I got to. And with Siakam, misses the free throw, so it's going to be a 7-point game. A little bit more uncomfortable if you're the Pacers. Knicks need to dribble out the majority of this shot clock here and get the best available shot. Towns trying to get Brunson open and will. Brunson now, the double team coming his way, picked up by Shepherd. Brunson, there we go, get to the rim, switches hands, and that's the kind of shot that the New York Knicks need. They kill the clock, get the best available shot, and that's what we're looking for. He can't guard you on the dribble, Brunson. That's what you need to do. Don't settle for those step-back threes. Nesmith, who has been on fire, throws up another one. Nesmith off of a prayer trying to give the Pacers a chance. Brunson to Hart. Hart lead pass to Towns. Towns thinks about it, gets to the Bridges, back to Towns. Some extracurriculars, gets the layup. And the Knicks are doing just enough to try and keep this away from the Pacers. Pacers playing with Hart right now. Another one for Nesmith. Nesmith thinks he's T-Mac. Aaron Nesmith thinks he's Tracy McGrady. Timeout called. Aaron Nesmith right now looking like my childhood hero, Tracy McGrady, as he is making 3 after 3, and the Knicks just keep giving him space. What is going on? The Knicks just do not, I repeat, do not like to make this easy on our hearts. I feel like it's too little too late. But anything is possible. We have been on the right side of this twice in a row. We cannot, I repeat, cannot be on the wrong side of this type of history this time around. Oh, my goodness. 123-118. If the Knicks just need to score on this possession, do not settle for any threes. Just score on this possession and we'll be okay. Just score on this possession. Kill clock and score on this possession. Jalen Brunson, the only one that's going to sell me this game, huh? Knicks need to eat the clock. They did a great job in the last possession by Josh Hart. Got to run up this clock and end up with a bucket, and we'll be just fine. B. Mills said his 1994 Reggie Miller, I got a PTSD moment. No, not the same. Don't do that. I purposely did not say his name. Mikal Bridges looking for the inbound. He finds Brunson, but down goes Shepard. Extra pass. OG, please. For the love of God, OG, grab the ball. Why is OG having such a hard time? Golly. That looked like a normal pass. What? Just grab the ball. No, he led with his left hand. Are they challenging us? Challenge it. That's fine. The Knicks should win this. Yeah, this should be a Knicks win, but golly. The Pacers really trying to ruin our fun here in this game one. If there's any definition of what this team is going to look like through this series, these last few minutes, say it very loudly, because they can get points up quick and in a hurry. Halliburton, Nesmith. But I need OG Anunoby to grab the damn ball. He be doing that way too many times for my liking these playoffs. Oh, yeah. OG with the Nerlens Noel's hand, yeah. Something is up with Ogugua tonight. He had a nice little run and they ain't look back. Oh, my goodness. This should be a foul. Again, I was wrong about the last challenge, but this should stand. This should still be a foul. OG should get some free throws here. This is definitely going to be a wasn't pretty but gritty win for the New York Knicks here. They just got to hold out with 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Yeah, no, that's a foul. And kicked him in the nuts for good measure too, bro. Yeah, that's a foul, bro. That's a foul, man. That's a foul, man. That catch is pissing me off. Stop showing the miss, the fumble. OG needs some spider tack. My man Siakam, man, triple threat there, bro. Grabbed the jersey, slapped the hand, kicked him in the nuts, all in one play. And somehow, some way, watch them win this challenge, bro. So OG Anunoby, I expect this to stand. Anunoby got to go to the free throw line, and none of this splitting crap. We've passed the time of splitting free throws. I need this team to lock in and make these damn free throws, because this is starting to get ridiculous. If our free throw percentages look like some teams' field goal percentages, like, what are we doing, bro? What we doing, man? Come on. Wasting time. You know, actually, we like this because this is cooling down Nesmith. So, you know what? Take your time, reps. This is actually cooling down Nesmith. So, cool. Go ahead. Take y'all times, man. No, let them take their time, ref. Don't get mad. This is cooling down Nesmith. This is cooling down Nesmith, man. Especially if this ends up being this ends up standing and it ends up being a foul for the Knicks. Legal where? Oh my God. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. everything after is incidental, brother. He, in one motion, he hits the arm of him. He's grabbing onto his jersey to keep him from going any higher and kicked him in the nuts. What do you mean anything after that's incidental? Hey, bruh, man, F the Diddy trials, man. I need every single one of these referees on the stand immediately. What are we even talking about? Oh, my goodness. And now I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm not listening to what these clowns are talking about. Inbound is happening. 29.9. Knicks starting 5. So they're talking about the Tom Thibodeau trying to throw out some substitutions there while it's going down, but and they can. So I don't know why this is a conversation. Mikal Bridges is about to give us some more heroics here defensively down the stretch. Nesmith, who is, oh my God, why is Hart on Nesmith? Of all people, why is Hart on Nesmith? Why is Hart on Nesmith? Plenty of time. Aaron Nesmith really is channeling in that Reggie Miller. Like, this is, I don't mean to laugh, but this is actually kind of crazy. And then we put Hart on him. Hart down there doing the cha-cha slide. Look, no, because Hart was on him the only. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? What are we doing? Where's Deuce? Who's Deuce guarding? Deuce is guarding Ben Shepherd. What are we doing, Tibbs? Why is Hart on Nesmith? What is actually happening right now? Tibbs, are you in on this, brother? Dimitri said chucking. If the Knicks don't score on this possession, then we're going to have a conversation about the next one. If the Knicks do not come away with 2 points on this possession, we have to come away with 2 points. But this man threw Hart on him. Like, that was the intention. Deuce McBride was over there chasing Ben Shepherd. Ben Shepherd. We know Mikel's going to be on Tyrese. That's right. You bring Deuce in the game, you immediately think, yeah, you got to have him go chase him around. Hart, of all the people, we know Hart's track record with those kind of scorers, man. Kill clock, and man, this is gonna come down to free throws. I don't feel confident about that. We can't even get an inbound. Hold on to it. Just hold on to it. Don't shoot. We don't need to shoot. Good. Great. Outside of the inbound, great play from the New York Knicks there. We don't need to shoot. The shot clock is dead. Carlin, and we got the ball in the hands of the right person. And Andrew Nemhart over there grabbing and pulling on Josh Hart. He does get away with it. Oh, no, he slipped. Oh, no, that's clean. Hart just slipped. But the ball ends up in the right person's hands. Karl-Anthony Towns. Oh, I trust you, Cat. I trust you, Cat. Come on, we need these, big guy. Clean. Drains the first one. Towns, at the very least, puts the Knicks up by 3 points. So that hurdle has been crossed. So at the very least now, the most they can do is tie the game. But what's more important is making this second free throw. Tom Thibodeau electing to go to his defensive lineup. Shout out to the Indiana Pacers. Shout out to Aaron Nesmith down this stretch, man. Making us sweat. What was a game where it looked like the Knicks had it in the bag. Aaron Nesmith out here doing his best Reggie Miller impression. Has all Knicks fans across the world sweating for these final 15 seconds. Towns in line for the second free throw. Biggest free throw of the game. Knicks do not have any more timeouts. Pacers have one more timeout. You would expect them to use it. And Towns misses the free throw, and it's a 3-point game. I don't care, bro. I want Deuce, OG, Mikal Bridges, what's his name? Mitchell Robinson. And I don't care who the fifth is. It can be Towns. That's fine. I don't care. And I need all three of them on their key shooters. Neesmith is 8 for 9 from 3, brother. They really out here trying to stress us out, bro. Knicks gonna win this game, but they really trying to piss us off with this crap, man. These free throws are gonna drive me up a wall, man. These free throws are going to drive me up a goddamn wall, man. Knicks need to wrap and foul. I don't care. Knicks need to foul right now. Knicks don't even give them the chance to tie it up. Knicks need to foul right now. Both teams out of timeouts at this point. I'm not trying to hear Diddy in the Garden right now. I'm telling you, y'all got to find a new hype song. You can't play that You Can Hate Me Now no more, bro. We need a new hype song, bro. we need a new hype song in the Garden, bro. Woo! 121, 124. 3-point lead for the Knicks. The Pacers are lined up like a football team trying to run a play here. They get it over to Neesmith, and OG fouls him before the shot. Great foul. Carmelo Anthony catches him. And they're both in the bonus, so Neesmith should get 2 free throws here. That was close. I ain't going to lie to you. No, actually, it wasn't close because OG fouled him well before. The referee just almost missed it. So now we're going to see what Neesmith. If I'm just make them. I would say make them and foul the Knicks because the Knicks don't make no damn free throws. If I'm the Pacers, make both of these. Make it a 1-point game and foul the Knicks and expect what to expect. And if I'm Tom Thibodeau, no, you got to keep Mitch in right now. That's, oh, my God, bro. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're going to say it's out of bounds. No, the foul happened before he went out of bounds. It's fine. If I'm Neesmith, I'm making this and then foul because with the way we don't care about free throws, bro, 8 for 9 from 3. Wow, he ain't doing that again, but Lord have mercy. He makes both of them. All right, here we go. No timeouts from either team. We need someone to come down and help. Brunson gets it. Brunson, what are we doing? OG Anunoby saves it. Anunoby now gets picked up, and I don't know if he's the one I want to the free throw line. Brunson almost falls on Clyde Frazier, and they get the hands in the ball of OG Anunoby for 2 very important free throws. Brunson, I don't know why we're doing that. At that point, thank God 3 Pacers were in that spot. Knicks right now, they're closing. Their execution closing this game out is not great. Knicks just need to escape with this win, and we can discuss and figure that out going down the stretch in game 2. But my God, 7.3 remains in this one. OG Anunoby to the line for 2 free throws. These are the biggest free throws of the game, easily, because the Knicks need that 3-point cushion at the very least to be able to go home with this win. They need it. Come on, OG. OG Anunoby misses the first free throw. The most he can do is make it a 2-point game. And that means that the Knicks aren't going to foul. They're going to have to defend. You're going to have to defend. And this could end. This could end the way that we are all hoping it won't. But we just set the table for that ending. OG Anunoby makes the second one. And buckle up. I'm going to try and call this the best I can. Tyrese Halliburton with the inbound. Mikal Bridges on Halliburton. Halliburton with the drive. He loses the ball. Shoots it over Mitch. Mitch gets a piece. He shoots the 3. And it bounces back in. The Indiana Pacers take the win. Now, the reason why I'm not saying anything, I want to see where his foot was on the line before we get too crazy. I think it's going to be for the tie. His foot's on the line, so it is going to be a tie game. Big shot. And that's going to be a long two. We're going to get overtime, man. Yeah, he's on it. Tom Thibodeau, man. That execution down the stretch was god awful. God awful. God awful. This better be the best 5 minutes of basketball I see from this team. Knicks' terrible free throw shooting got us to this point. And that execution down the stretch made no sense. I'm talking about starting Jalen Brunson in the beginning of that fourth quarter, forcing him to be out as long as he was. And then when you throw them into the game while the five that was on the floor was heating up, why would you take them out? Those are dumb plays. But on the Knicks side, you got to make your free throws, man. How many opportunities do we have down the stretch to close this game out? Karl-Anthony Towns clanks a free throw, 9 for 11. OG Anunoby, biggest free throw of the game, clanks the free throw. It's like the Knicks are playing out there like they do not want to win this game. Pacers have all the confidence in the world in these next 5 minutes. The Garden crowd is shook, so I don't know what confidence we're going to get from the Garden crowd. Our players have not done anything of note in the last few minutes. We had every opportunity. We had Ben Shepherd out there, and we're over there settling for threes instead of going to the damn basket when we've been killing them around the basket the entire game. Like, I just don't understand the execution of this team down the stretch. Made no sense. And then what do? We keep throwing Josh Hart on Aaron Nesmith, thinking that maybe at one point Josh Hart's going to get a magical block. Like, come on, man. If we're going to play like this, then we don't need to win this game, bro. And let's not forget Jalen Brunson going into overtime with 5 fouls. Let that sink in. Terrible, terrible, terrible final minutes of that game. And now we have overtime where we need to figure it out and hopefully win. Knicks right now getting a taste of their own medicine. We are on the wrong side of what we were doing right against the Boston Celtics. Now we're on the wrong side of it. We're the ones chucking up threes and making taking terrible shots, while the Pacers, I mean, they're just out there with some magical stuff. 16-point lead, y'all. We got to wake up, man. We got to wake the hell up. We got gifted 5 more minutes. Knicks need to go out there and hoop and take this dub. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Let's go. Shout out to the 1,500 in the chat. Time to lock in and get this dub. Pacers on a 17-6 run. But the problem with the Pacers is they didn't kill us. Now it's time for the New York Knicks to handle business. Mikal Bridges with the rock. He goes up against Shepherd in the same spot that they keep slipping on. Down went Mikal and Hart taking an ugly shot. That's no good. Bridges falling in the same spot that we saw Hart slip on. Defense chance allowed in the Garden. Bridges telling Brunson to stay on them hard. I forgot Miles Turner was even a part of this team. He's getting some minutes now. Interesting choice by Rick Carlisle. He was out of the game the majority of that fourth quarter, so that helps us out. The Knicks now need to be in the offensive. They got to score here. Brunson getting some space. He has Turner on him. The mismatch between Towns and Nesmith. Towns double team on the way. Interesting pass to Hart. Hart for a 3. That's no good. Tapped out of bounds from Turner. Knicks need to wake up. Knicks need to wake up. Knicks need to wake up. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 125's on the board. Towns with a difficult inbound. A lot of pulling and pushing going on. Towns shoots right over Turner, gets the big shot to fall. 127, 125, 3:40 to go. Let's go back to the defense that was working for us throughout the majority of this game. Bridges now on Halliburton. Halliburton trying to get past Towns. He shoots up a floater way short. Knicks now with the 2-point lead. They need to continue to push it away. Jalen Brunson looking for the screen. Brunson double team coming at the top of the half court line. Brunson needs to throw it somewhere. Towns with it. He finds Hart. Extra pass to OG. OG with the difficult layup, and it goes down. 129, 125, 3:07 to go in overtime. And the Knicks defense is 1,000% more locked in than we saw in those final moments. And Miles Turner is a New York Knick for the last few minutes. The Knicks on the break. Bro, that's a goaltending. They're going to call the block there. Brunson with the big layup, but he definitely got the ball after it hit the backboard. And Nembhard gets the corner three. But the referees now are going to decide to review it. But he definitely got that after it hit the backboard. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to... Can we see the replay? Damn. Yo, these TNT and ESPN broadcasts be so raggedy. I miss League Pass. That's backboard. Yeah, he got it. Nope, that's goaltending. Thank God they stopped it. That's goaltending, bro. Give us the 2 points. Oh no, they're not even going to review it. I thought they said they were going to review it. It was easily a goaltending, but the referee's not going to. Anyways, 128, 129. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Jalen Brunson picked up by Aaron Nesmith. Brunson runs right into Turner. Hart drops on the ball. We're going to get a jump ball between Hart and Pascal. Look, we're going to need to move this ball around because we keep seeing Brunson end up in a double team. He spins right into that double team. Terrible screen set from Towns. Knicks need to lock in right now. The Knicks are almost playing like they're shook, which is understandable with the way we just saw that fourth quarter end. But they need to lock in here. They got to lock in here. You got more time. You got more minutes. The past is the past. Got to lock in here. Jump ball between Pascal Siakam and Josh Hart. 2:24 remains in this overtime. And this is just game one, ladies and gentlemen. If there's any story to be told about what this series is going to look like, this is it. Obi Toppin saves the jump ball, and the Pacers have a possession and have an opportunity to get their first lead since, the second quarter? Nesmith goes right at Brunson, gets the layup, and there it is. The Pacers take the lead. 130, 129. Yeah, first lead since 45-44 in the second quarter. And Jalen Brunson loses it again. Obi Toppin with the steal. And now Obi finding Nesmith. Nesmith goes right at Towns. Why does Towns jump? It worked out. Knicks get the stop. But we need this ball to move around. It's the same thing every time. Brunson is just dribbling and losing the ball. Move it and get it back to Brunson. Get him in a better situation. Brunson trying to draw some contact. Throws up a shot and gets fouled. But man, oh man. The referees are trying to do everything they can to not get Brunson the foul call. So we got to make it easier on JB. He's out here pushing and trying to get him. And the referees are reluctant to get him the call. Brunson does get the call eventually, but man, oh man. Big free throws for the captain here. Pacers finally take their first lead. Knicks now need these to take the lead right back. Not a great spot, man. Gets that free throw to fall. Seamoss said, come on, bro. Got the iciest toughness. Yeah, he does, man. But I'm just saying there's ways to make it easier for Brunson to get to his spots. And I feel like just giving him the ball, making him figure it out, that's working towards the Pacers, helping the Pacers out. Brunson tied it up 130, by the way. He has an opportunity to take the lead now, and he gets the free throw. Brunson 10 for 12 from the free throw line, 131 to 130. A minute 42 remains, and this one's going to go down the stretch. Obi Toppin, a moving screen there, gets away with that. Nesmith with the big shot over Towns. It's going to be short. Hart, and no, that's off Siakam. They're going to say it's off Hart, so they're going to give the Pacers another opportunity, but that looked like it was off Siakam. Nobody has any challenges. Oh, no, that's off Hart. Nope, that's the right call. That's the right call. That's the right call. From our point of view, it looked like it was off Siakam, but it was definitely off of Hart. 130, 131. Siakam hands it over to Tyrese Halliburton. Bridges, gets there quick. Screen coming from Obi Toppin. Halliburton with the drive. Straight up, gets it to roll in. Good defense from Hart. Now the Pacers back up by 1. 122 remains in overtime. And the Pacers now with another lead. The lead going back and forth. And our offense has gone stagnant. Brunson gets hit in the face. And it's going to be a foul on Halliburton. That was good defense from Hart. I ain't going to lie to you. That was really good defense from Hart. Tough make there from Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, man. Yo, do you see, man, they are grabbing and stepping all over JB, man. These referees are trying so hard to not call these fouls on Brunson, bro. Come on, man. JB to the line, 131, 132. Big free throws here. Brunson makes the first one, ties it up. You can hear a pin drop in the Garden right now. Garden crowd seems to be shook. This game looking all but over for the New York Knicks. Brunson putting up 40 points here tonight. And there is a very real possibility that the Knicks could drop this game 1, but the Knicks right now fighting through all of it. Mitchell Robinson checks in, and Brunson makes both free throws. Brunson now down the stretch, the NBA's clutch player of the year, making the clutch free throws. Knicks need a stop, though. Defense chance in the Garden. Brunson gets beat by Nembhard. Extra pass to Siakam. Extra pass to Nesmith. Wide open for Halliburton. He fakes it. Shoots the 3. It's off. But Obi with the putback dunk. And the Pacers with the 1-point lead. 134-133. The Knicks got gifted with the missed 3 from Halliburton, but could not get the rebound. And now they're trailing by 1 again. 134-133. Brunson picked up by Nesmith. Oh, he breaks him, gets the floater to fall. Nesmith backpedaling, and Brunson is trying to take this one home. But it comes down to defense, ladies and gentlemen. Big defensive stop incoming here for the New York Knicks. Much needed. They get the switch. Halliburton on Brunson. Extra pass to Nesmith. And can we get Deuce in the game for Hart, please? Timeout call for the New York Knicks. Nembhard is getting some of the easiest shots he's gotten all game. We need Deuce, bro. We need Deuce, man. Oh, we need Deuce. We need Deuce, bro. We need Deuce, man. This one's getting tough, man. Josh Hart is having a hard time here defensively since the fourth quarter, and they are taking advantage. Nembhard getting it going. Man, 136, 135. This one's coming down to the wire, bro. Will Rose said, CK, you doing postgame? Also, I am. I will go back and catch up on the Super Chats I missed. My apologies. I'm locked in right now. This game has really got me feeling the type of way. I just need the Knicks to come out and get this win, because this can be really deflating if the Pacers somehow come out here and steal this win. When we talked about it, man, we said it throughout the game, the Knicks playing with their food. The Knicks finally take that 16-point lead, but then take their foot off the gas, and Nesmith making 3 here, 3 there. And now we're in overtime looking at a back-and-forth game. Knicks trailing by 1, 26.7 on the clock. Knicks have the ball back. And we're going to see if what's going to happen. We know what the possession is going to be. It's been the same thing the entire overtime. Ball to Brunson and let Brunson cook, which I'm not mad at. But we've had a lot of close calls with this Indiana defense. Brunson inbounds it to Towns. Towns almost fumbles it. Towns finding Bridges. 22 seconds on the clock. OG back to Brunson. It's tipped out of bounds from Nembhard. And it's going to be Knicks ball. The Pacers looking to possibly challenge that. And yeah, they're gonna challenge it. They're gonna challenge it there. That's gonna be really close, and that could be really scary. Nah, that's off on Brunson. They're going to win this challenge. They are going to win this challenge. That's off on Brunson. Nembhard tips it, and then Brunson gets it. Yeah, and changes the trajectory. Shout out to everybody in chat, man. All Knicks fans at the edge of their seat. We're at 1,400 in the building. Knicks right now on the wrong side of what we did in round 2 to the Boston Celtics, amassing a massive comeback, but the Pacers just coming back from being 16 down, pushing us to overtime. And right now, the Knicks fighting for their lives to get this game 1 win, but the Pacers right now they just seem in this entire overtime that they have had their foot on the gas the entire way, and the Knicks have been the ones playing from behind. It's gonna be Pacers ball. Yeah, it's Pacers ball. No, it's the right call. It's the right call. I need Deuce in the game, bro. I look, peace and love to Hart, but we need Deuce in the game down this stretch. Tibbs, please. I don't understand. Well, now Tibbs going with the defensive lineup right now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So, I mean, there is no shot clock. So the Knicks are going to have to foul here and force them to shoot some free throws. Yeah, you need as much time as possible. And Obi Toppin goes for the dunk anyway, so it worked out in their favor, I guess. 3-point lead. Knicks with another timeout. Wow. Who was guarding Obi Toppin? How did he man? And they got away with the foul too. That could have been an and one. What is going on right now, y'all? It's Mitch. Mitch. Yeah, we got away without a foul there too. Yeah, Bridges got him. This series about to go to 7, ain't it? This series, we're about to go to 7. Hey, you know what? Maybe the Knicks needed this wake-up call, bro. All this favoritism, everybody choosing the Knicks in this series. We are the favorites according to Vegas. All that crap. Knicks needed this wake-up call, man. Oh, boy. Smart thing to do if you're Indiana is fouling because, we ain't making free throws. So that could then we can have a free throw battle here down the stretch. Unless the Knicks are somehow, some way able to get a shot here. But I would wholeheartedly expect the Pacers to foul here. There's no point in giving us the chance to even try and get a shot off. But they could also stay home and lock in defensively. They've been doing a great job here defensively in this overtime. We'll see what they end up doing. Mikal Bridges with the inbound, looking for somebody to get to the Brunson just at the end of the 5 count. Brunson picked up by Nembhard. Brunson with a big 3 ball. That's way short. Rebounded by Hart. Wide open for Towns. Big 3, and it's way short. Bridges fighting for the rebound. He loses it. He's trying to get something going. There's a lot going on down there. And the Pacers are going to get the ball, and it's good. That's game. Oh, Towns missed it so short, too. He was so short with the 3. He was so open. How was he so short? I mean, I ain't even mad. That was on point. It was a good-looking shot. Can't even be mad at him there, man. Wow. And why are they taking a timeout? That's a wrap. They got it. I hear you, Cynthia. I gotta go back and read the super chats. I just can't believe what we all just we saw this. We just on the wrong side of it this time. And now look, now they chirping, and now they got all this to say. All this, yeah, they really are front runners. They ain't got nothing to say when they losing, right? God, I hate this team. All right, we might see a 7-game series, huh? We really about to see a 7-game series now, huh? Well, Knicks, what more of a wake-up call do you need than that, man? What more of a wake-up call do you need than that? What more do you need than that? 28 of 40 from the free throw line. And would be in the Garden too. Game 1. I got no words, bro. I got none. We choked. We lost. We gave them the game. Pacers did exactly what they were supposed to do. 16-point lead. And we decided to start chucking threes and then didn't want to take care of the lead, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. Taste of our own medicine, man. Taste of our own medicine. All right, let me read these supers, and then we're gonna get post game started since we got those extra 5 minutes. I am shooketh right now, bro. I can't believe what I witnessed in that fourth quarter. Like we really just did what we did to the Boston Celtics. I'm shook, bro. I'm shook. Let me see, man. Back when it was happy times. Look at the chat. Back when it was happy times. All right, Jesus Ches with a $2 super said if they lost Miles Turner to injury, they are screwed. No, he was just not playing well, so they took him out. And that's why they did it again the second time in overtime. Terry Cal with a $2 super said we played around long enough to make this cardiac. We sure did. Joan Carlo Cat, $2. I don't know what that sign is. Cardiac Knicks ain't paying my hospital bill. CK, they definitely are not. D-Soul, $2 super said, nah, Hallie, choke, karma coming up. We got this. Then we got a $2 super from Vic from the Sty. Can't nobody choke like the Knicks. Pull to Boston. Yeah, man. And then I saw CC. Yeah, CC with the $10 super said we had that game and we choked. We sure did, man. Play with our food, bro. Play with our food, man. We got Boston, bro. I ain't got no excuses, man. I got no excuses. You ain't gonna hear me cry and give excuses. Pacers when it took that game, bro. When it took that game, and what do? We played around with that thing the entire way. And now here we are. Now they got that first game. They got the confidence. We're gonna hear them talking. The front running's about to be diabolical for the next day and a half. Well, now what do you do, Knicks? I know you need to do. You need to make sure you take that second game at home. Don't drop 2 to start off this series. We saw how that went. Big wake-up call, man. Anyways, man, shout out to everybody over on the Twitch fan TV side of things. OG finna get beat up in the locker. Yeah, OG. Oh, my God. OG Anunoby, man. Ugh. OG Anunoby, man. I can't. Look, man. They got us. No excuses from me. We had the game, didn't get it. That's all I got to say. But let's get ready for postgame coming up next. We have 1,400 in the building right now. Shout out to all you guys for rocking with us on yet another play-by-play. Unfortunately, it ends in a game 1 loss. All the excitement, all the energy, Knicks flounder it. Do not take advantage. Once again, in the Garden, get chumped at home. And now it's going to be the center of conversation for the next day and a half. Tread lightly. The media is going to be annoying, ladies and gentlemen, until we get a chance back at it on Friday. But shout out to Twitch Fan TV. Shout out to Toxic Penta, Frank White in the building, B Mill, Ace Nova. I'm not saying your name, but shout out to you. Greater Society. We had, who else we had in the building? We also had Game Hunter was here with us. Magic was here with us. So shout out to Twitch Fan TV. We'll see you guys on Friday. And then shout out to the YouTube chat holding it down. We're at 1,600. We'll be back live for the post game coming up next, but I got to wrap this thing up. Shout out to my mods and members. Dimitri, OG, and Josh need to get their ish together. Oh, my goodness. That's an understatement. Sparks Madism, what's good? Worst fourth of the playoffs this year. For the Knicks. Yes. For the Knicks. Yeah. By far. By far. BLW, shout out to you. Chris, shout out to you. Crazy dog, crazy indeed. Salute CK, chat, SMH, sorry game. Sure was militant, but we move. Dwayne Freddie Hubbard, choked unreal. Sure did. We sure did. Shout out to OW. Shout out to Omar Shalaby. Genergy was saying it the entire game. Genergy was saying the entire game. You too, Cynthia. Shout out to you. Jet Life, Draws, Molman. And anybody else I might have missed from my mods. Remember, shout out to everybody in between. McQuell Wells, Anthony Neves, Josh Smooth, JT, Simba, Stock Chaser, Paul Arnold, Ace Phalos, Scott Benoit, excuse me. I'm pissed, man. Now I got to go on post game and so stupid, bro. This team, bro. They love to run up our blood pressure. But the beauty of this is the series doesn't end after one game. How do we respond? We'll find out on Friday. I'll see you guys at postgame, man. It's your boy CK2K. We know music. We don't get music tonight. That's how pissed off I am. See you guys in postgame in a few minutes. I'm out.